late. You guys are late, I swear. Also, if you can't tell, my voice is still pretty shot. But hello, 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 everyone. How be we, how we be, how be we, the we, that is we. Yes. Welcome back to more Majora's Mask, everybody. I've got juice, I've got apple slices. Oh. Kazoo solo! That's not a kazoo. Hello, hi HDB. Hey Ezekiel. Why is chat not appearing on my screen again? How many times do I have to, like, refresh chat on OBS and Twitch? Can Twitch not fuck itself up? That'd be great. Alright, so let's see. Ah, yes. Small child. I have to inform you that your grandpa is dead. Probably. I actually got to do a couple of things. I just gotta make sure I don't get the piece of heart. Oh. I also want to make sure I've got Deku sticks at the ready. So I'm gonna try to get all the masks if I can. Also, I'm gonna take advantage of this cutscene. Hey, Deku stick, cool. Shut up, little child. Why'd you tell me to shut up? That was really mean. I'm just gonna sing for you so you can be nicer to me. There, aren't I cute? Cute, aren't I cute? Be nice. Oh, I won't. No, I won't. You shit. By the way, your grandpa's dying. What? Nah, just kidding. He'll come back when it's spring. Gorons know how to swim, right? No. Oh. Well, I guess bad news. Yeah. I'm gonna take a nap. Look, the jars came back. Alright, now for round 2. We're gonna set this shit on fire! God, this always takes so many tries. Hey, first try. I was actually getting like really nervous there. Right. There. Crying has stopped. fires are lit, so it's a little warmer in here, but now we're all hungry. If only there was food. First try? Darn. Ah, crud. That's what I get for trying to be lazy. Second try? Nope. Darn it. It's actually in them, like, kind of at random. Come on. Ah, fail. I was gonna say, I can't leave. As soon as I do, I'd have to do this all over again. Not crying, we can sleep now, too. God damn it. Arrgh. I knew one part of this was gonna slow me down. Grr. Damn it. God, it's so hard to line that up. Meow, meow, meow. I'll be everyone today. Ah! Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Nope, nope. I'm eating an apple. Nope. Anyway. Finally. Who's the selfish mofo that was hiding food? By the way, I love that it's like it's a rock sirloin. But yeah, I like that it's a rock on a bone. That's hilarious. I love that apples are clearly like the sneakiest thing I can eat on stream. No one's ever gonna know. Oh wow, that actually didn't pick up. Damn, I got a good mic. Alright, you shivering mofo, give me your face. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Up here, up here! I'm sorry to bother you from such a high place, but I'm very hungry and I've gotten stuck here. Yeet! That's it! I'm so good I could dream about it. Did not go find it. Caverns finest quality rock sirloin. My favorite. Bless me the meal! Holy shit, that was good. Only prime meat can get me the energy I need. Oh. Oh, Jesus, a ghost! Oh, wait, you're alive. Hi, Darmony. Or am I dead? Well, as I say, when you enter heaven, you have to give up all your possessions, so here, have this. I don't need it. I'm dead. Bye. Peter, take me now. Well, actually, if I play my cards right... Nope, wrong way. I mean, I highly doubt it, but if I manage to, like, beat Snowhead before the first day is done, there's actually a chance I might not have to fight Goat twice. Ow! Considering I'm going every wrong direction, though, that's not a great start. There we go. Balls! And I'm just like trying on the side here. Thanks. Clearly as the devs intended. Nom. And what you gotta do is smack that owl. Hi, Urza. Oh, jeez. His teeth are like flipping through his lips. That is not flattering. Meow. Ooh. I will take that. I may need that. Awesome. That should actually keep me, like, plenty busy. Do I want the hookshot to make this easier? Nah. What's easier? I don't need it to be easy. Oh, shit! Okay, maybe I do. All right, let's try this again. Yeah. Forget this. I'm walking. Oh, you're so fierce. Anyway. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Don't hurt me. Because I hurt back. All right. If I recall correctly, I don't think I can actually hit that from this side, can I? Yeah, that's right. It's an illusion. Meow! I have to get you from back here. There we go. Well, fairy's here. Where else was there a fairy? Was it down here? Oh. There, saw the end of it? Yeah! There's one down here. Awesome! Yeah. Wait, did I not join the... Oh, God. I am so... I'm sorry. I thought I joined it. Hi. I thought I was in here already.
No, but
You are?
we're not in here. But no, but be in here.
Sorry, baby.
It's
I was
okay,
like, man,
Bobby.
it's quiet. Did I anger? Do we have a bad day? I know I had a bad day yesterday, but hear me. Hey, this stream brought to you by Seribot, the best fucking bot I've ever had.
By bot, you mean the only bot?
No, I have Cloudbot.
Which bot?
Cloudbot.
That bot's not in this chat.
I mean,
It's not a very... That's not true. I haven't have a bot. It just
there it
never
is.
shows up half the
Hi.
time.
You now sing an autotune. Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah. I thought, I was like, just Bobby just one time alone today.
What brain cell?
Yeah,
I have no brain cell. I actually got a lot done today. That's kind of why I'm a little late.
No, I wasn't expecting that because I was actually legit gonna say like, hey, if you're worried about like trying to like mad rush, trying to do like spring clean on your actual day off, and at that point you might as well just do it like when you actually have work before you go to work.
Yeah, no, it's this is like preparing to do the spring clean. So what we're doing is I'm moving the bins and like storage stuff out of the media room and getting them somewhere Mom can manage them. and then putting them back.
Yeah.
Because we're basically trying to make room in this media room. Because we're bad at, like, holding on to whatever positivity and nostalgia we could have over the past, like, 2 decades.
No, that's fair.
And moving into this new place and out from under the main family has been, like, the most relieving thing we've ever done. I actually threw away, like, so many things that have no value to me anymore.
Yeah,
just
that's
because
fair.
I no longer need the pick-me-up.
Oh. Could I pick you up?
You do. Well, sort of.
Meow.
I pick you up.
Pick me up. Upbeats. There's you upbeats.
Okay.
I still don't understand how fucking say goodnight, Pippity, when you got like nearly 1K views.
That
Well,
might
it's
just be
funny.
me. Like, I put that on my phone, walked away, and did laundry, so it looped.
No, because like it
But that
doesn't
still
do
counts
that.
as one view.
It because like it you have to like leave it and then it will like count as another view. But no, if you play it on loop, it doesn't actually count.
Say goodnight, Pippily. Or
By the way, okay, I had to like double check because I got us back to where we were in the cutscenes. So I basically resat for everything, and like I had to double check something that fucking Bugenhagen had said, because he obviously says the Tifa says a novel theory suggests a lack of understanding, and I'm like, hang on, wait a minute, something about that sentence doesn't sound right. So I decided to like look up what a novel theory actually entails, and I will read it for stream because it goes against exactly what he fucking says, and it's really stupid once you hear about it. I'm just waiting for my fucking browser to fucking speed the fuck up. Where was the thing I read it from? Because I read it yesterday, and it was very, very interesting to read it. It's just I'm trying to find the rest. How many fucking degenerative AIs has been a right bastard right now?
Also, while you do that, could I quickly show you guys my favorite chest in this whole dungeon?
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, shit.
Why is it in the lava?
It's a
why not?
fairy. But also, I like that when you walk up to it and open it, everything freeze frames while you open it, so all you can do is just kind of be like, this is gonna suck.
You can just see the impending doom coming towards you.
Where the fuck's the thing? 'Cause I was literally reading this yesterday. I'm trying to find it.
I will be genuinely proud if I could clear this before day 1 ends, which I highly doubt I will. But if I do, then I don't have to fight Goat twice.
So I found it. I found the thing I was reading. Basically, it's like the idea of a novel theory means a new and original theory, one that is not yet widely accepted or known, which, to be fair, Tifa does technically say that, though. It suggests a fresh perspective or an explanation for a particular phenomenon or concept. The term also appears in literary theory, literacy theory, which novel theory refers to the study of the novel as a literary form as its significance. Obviously, novel meaning in this context means new and original, not something that has been seen or suggested before. And the theory is obviously a formal statement of the rule of which the subject of study is based, or ideas suggested to explain a fact or event. The literacy theory is in literary theory, novel theory refers to the systematic study of the novel as literacy as the literary form, its history, characteristics, and its role in the current and society. In essence, a novel theory is a new and groundbreaking idea or explanation, whether in that's not even what I wanted. That's not where the fuck's the thing? I literally had this read yesterday. I'm like, got a second. Like I literally like read this on stream yesterday, and it made so much more sense to me. And I'm like, but not just like the idea of when I was reading it was like Tifa came up with a theory, Bugenhagen then says, "Oh, it suggests a novel theory. Suggests a lack of understanding." I'm like, "What the fuck does that even mean, you dumb fuck?" And I'm thinking, "Oh my god, did someone use just the term a novel theory and not understand what novel theory actually means?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I hope that person got fired because that doesn't make any sense." Because that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh, hey, look, a novel theory, but that also suggests you know but fuck all.
No, another theory means you understand and comprehend the situation at hand, but you input a second perspective in order to further understand the situation.
Yes, which again doesn't make sense for him to suggest a lack of understanding.
But also, isn't Bugenhagen like an ass backwards absolute elitist?
He's not meant to be. In the original, though, like, he was kind of open to, like, a lot of suggestions. In fact, I don't remember him being really bigoted.
Hi, Queen of Blade. I'll be...
Didn't he do the fact being okay that, like, he looked after a dog? A talking dog, mind you.
Fair enough.
And to be fair, okay, there's a cutscene that you can skip, okay, that I didn't skip. Lucky enough, twice I didn't. Which basically says that I'm sorry. When like Cloud asks, "Is there a way to make like the spirit energy stronger?" And he goes, "Why are you asking me that?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. With the world evolving at such a rate, I feel like I'm an old dog who can't learn new tricks." And I'm like, you know what? Fair. However, though, it's still kind of weird that that you have to say some of that. However, though, there was something else I did notice as well, though. It's the idea of, like, it's Barrett. And weirdly enough, okay, he doesn't seem to have really changed, like, at all in his character ever since, like, we left Midgar.
Huh.
He doesn't really seem to have changed, like, the stance of, like, what he was doing is actually particularly wrong, and, like, maybe his choices are not actually correct. Which is what led to, like, obviously, like, his revelation when he had that when he fought Dyne, and he kind of didn't even have that. In fact, because like Avalanche didn't even destroy the first reactor in Remake, and it was actually Shinra trying to make Avalanche look bad, it kind of ruins it a bit when you think about that.
Yeah, no, that changes the entire plot.
Yeah, so there better be a good enough reason as to why they did that, because Barrett just seems to be the same as per usual. And yeah, also I actually managed to finish every single thing in both Cosmo Canyon and Gungaga. Took me 5 hours to do so, but I did it. Turns out a lot of the stuff was fucking hidden.
I believe it.
Like Gungaga Pass were dead fucking hidden. Like, it was real bad. But I finally got the I finally did the last of the Turks thing, and then what happens at the end? Well, fucking Sisney shows up, and then she's all like, "Shh, no, don't you say who I am." And then like a fucking like what's his name, Charlie as a hologram shows up. He's like, "Wait, your ID? That's the person who's a former," and then gets interrupted by Sisney. Say, "Hey, you better shut the fuck up." And I'm like, well, what was the fucking point of this conversation then? What was the point of having her show up, okay, just to be all like, no, don't you say anything? And I'm like, this just seemed rather pointless.
No, shishy-washy.
And the only thing I got out of it was the proto relic, which got me another cutscene with Gilgamesh, and fucking Charlie managed to figure out like he can manage to bring himself into the Gilgamesh dimension as a hologram, which then he starts freaking the fuck out, okay, because Gilgamesh starts trying to attack starting to attack him, but Charlie's a fucking hologram. And I'm like, this scene is stupid.
Can I just, you know, it just went through my head, and I feel like it's something you could throw on your model at some point.
What?
I fought the Turks and Gilgamesh's hologram, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Oh.
I feel like what you just described is the equivalent of like, did this bullshit and all I got was a t-shirt.
Well, I mean, the one thing I did do was with the final mission I had to do for like the scenarios for the Turks was that the scenario was Elena and Rude had kidnapped the president, and you had to kill them. Which, by the way, I thought to myself, wait, that didn't happen? I don't remember that happening at all, because they were assigned to be with Palmer. So I'm like, I'm like, oh,
you have to kill them?
No, the holograms. It was literally like the
okay.
simulation thing. So like, no, it was just like, oh, that's. I'm thinking, wait a minute, that didn't happen. I don't remember that happened when we were in fucking the gold saucer.
Ah!
So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that was fun. And then I tried. There was a piano mini game that I tried doing. And long story short.
Why?
Oh, where's that? Oh, now your face is
Why
hiding behind her,
not, Bobby?
Why'd you do this?
Because, but Grandma says she's adorable.
Meow!
Yeah.
Meow!
Bite
yeah,
Ow!
you can say it. You can say that for when you go over there.
me.
But no, so there was another like one of those piano mini games at Cosmo Canyon. Oh, I hated it.
Oh. Ew.
It's actually the hardest one I've had to do. It's a 4-star music note one, and I only got a C rank, and I'm like, fuck me, I have to get an A rank on this.
Oh no.
I'm like, I hate this. Like, I did the sit-up mini game, and that mini game sucks.
The sit-up minigame?
So, as you'll probably know what I'm talking about with the in remake, there's a pull-up mini game. There's a squat and pull-up mini game you have to do in the Wall Market gym. And they're both kind of difficult because basically what happens is the button prompts will fade away, and you have to basically like keep the rhythm. It's basically like keep the rhythm going. So it'd be like triangle, square, circle, X, triangle, square, circle, X. It starts to pick up the pace stone. Yet obviously the prompts start to fade, and then you have to basically just keep the timing going and just know that and try and beat the people you're doing the exercise against. And if you fuck up, but you have to start again. You have to build speed again.
Sorry.
But the sit-up one is way harder though because it's now not the face buttons like it was last time. It's now for Xbox sake, it's now the bumpers and triggers, which that feels really, really annoying. And I was like, can I not just have the face buttons? That was way easier. Nope, triggers. And I'm like, well, fuck. And I did that. It took me several attempts, and the best way for me to flip and beat that was to basically turn the game's audio off and just listen to music while I was just doing that. And I'm like, huh, that actually worked a lot better than I thought. Then obviously I beat the flying mini game, which took me several attempts, but after I finally figured it out, I got it. Piano, because it's just fucking analog stick. Also, I also beat that stupid mind flare boss.
Oh.
Turns out the mind flare has a weakness.
Let me guess, fire?
Weakness?
No, it's a pound. No, a pound. It's put it to sleep.
Make it go nee.
I'm sorry, but my D&D loving ass says what?
So, the idea of the mission is that you have to kill the mind flare first. Of course, he has his 2 little minions that obviously will interrupt you. The idea of the mission is to try and stop them from doing anything. So, ideally, you rock in the battle with someone that has Binding, which has the ability of sleep, silence at level 2, and I forget what the other one is at level 3. So, but we only need sleep. So you get magnify and then sleep to then cast sleep on all the enemies. So that means you stop them. Then you basically just have to try and build up the people's surge gauges. So that way you can, because the only way you can stagger the fuckers by using synergy moves. Once you do that, you go ham with Tifa because she has the ability to build up stagger percentage, like you can do in Final Fantasy 13, where you're just doing special techniques to build up that percentage to do even bigger damage. Once you kill that, you kill the other 2, and then bam, you're done. But yeah, essentially you're essentially trying to put the fucking things to sleep.
I think the biggest reason that something that fire not being weakness bothers me is because, like, obviously mind flayers, they're from D&D.
Yep.
So, in Dungeons & Dragons, the weakness of the mind flayer is, as a matter of fact, fire and physical damage.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They're literally big old nerds.
So I think the idea is that because you're trying to build up your ATB gauge by doing physical attacks, they couldn't exactly have that though. So obviously the physical thing kind of gone. But then like trying to use fire though, which again Cloud has an ATB skill which is called Firebolt, which gives him the ability to use, which gives him an attack that finishes off with fire, or you can just equip your weapon with Fire Elemental and then just have fire damage on your sword or even anyone else. So they couldn't exactly do that either. So they try to think of another way around, which is by using teamwork.
I'm gonna fight it with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
I mean, if you have battle on the team, you can technically do that. But yeah, other than that, I did everything in Cosmo Canyon. I did everything in Gungaga. I got the Proto Relic stuff. I tried to see if I can actually do more of the Proto Relic stuff back in Corel, which, by the way, I came across Sand Gilgamesh again, and he says, "I regret everything," as he's dying. Hey, Rocker.
I'm sorry, what? Hi, Rocker.
That was. Oh, are you asking me about the Sand Gilgamesh?
Yeah, because I'm wondering what you said. Sand Gilgamesh, and all I hear from Urza is meow.
Was because Urza was responding to Rocco.
Oh.
So again, you'll remember this though when we got into like the actual proper desert, when we got the boogie though. All of a sudden, there's a giant fucking sand creature trying to stop us from getting some of the proto relics. It's Gilgamesh, but he's a sand person. He can't control the sand body, so he starts dying every time he gets summoned. And then at one point, I found him just standing tall. And he just stopped, and as soon as I get close to him, I just hear him go, "Oh, I regret everything," as he's dying again.
That's just silly.
Yeah.
Boy, I hated these jars attacks me.
I mean, to be fair, Gilgamesh is kind of a weird fucking character to begin with. They made him silly though, the fact that he keeps appearing in other games and stuff and doing weird shit, like he's traveling through dimensions.
Apparently, I'm a heckin' cutie. And I have to deal with it. Oh.
Wait, but I'm a gremlin, so that's gonna override it. Haha! I am not shouting into the void this time. I am a cutie.
Yeah, but now
You are in the void.
Now shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but now you're stuck in your gremlin form.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You'll be fine. Just leave it. If you've got that thing on a timer, it will fix itself. And
it is on a timer.
So you'll be fine.
Oh, but the voice is back to normal.
I wouldn't recommend trying to redeem it again, because I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I would definitely not recommend trying to redeem it again because it might actually break it.
I'll just fix it when I return to a normal image.
I mean, if you've got that set up as on the timer too, that should also just activate neutral.
Yeah, everything's on a timer.
Oh, then it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I found out when
Yeah,
I'm able to get the last two.
Go twice. Damn it.
So anyway, so I found out when I'm meant to fight the when I'm meant to go and get the last two proto relics in Corel, and we're fucking 2 chapters away from it. I was like, it's in chapter 12. It's at chapter 12, and I'm like, for fuck's sake. But the good news is though is if we can get through Cosmo Canyon, I think we might actually end up in Nibelheim.
I forget, was Nibelheim the endgame of Disc 2?
No, Nibelheim. No, the end of Disc 2 is after you literally go and defeat Hojo back in Midgard and then make your way over to the Northern Crater.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be cool to watch.
Oh yeah, Urza, you okay with doing 7 on this Saturday? The only reason I asked though is because technically speaking, next week, you'll be having both Friday and Saturday technically off yourself because I'm gonna be away for 2 days.
And I go on vacation the week afterwards.
Yeah, when you go, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, are you okay with doing 7 this week, and then you have like 2 full-on streams for yourself to play whatever the fuck you want?
Don't matter to me.
Hmm?
You said it don't matter to me.
What the? It's not exactly what I want to hear. Don't matter to me.
Actually,
Don't.
if you do that and Urza's gone on a vacation, then I may actually stream on a Saturday, which I haven't done in a while.
You forget my birthday's on the Saturday. I'm doing my birthday
Oh wait,
film that
no,
Saturday.
that's the Saturday that I'm gonna be spring cleaning. Damn it!
I don't worry about it, man. I literally have expected like no one's gonna show up for my birthday pic.
No, I feel bad because like Bob asked for the spring cleaning week before he told me, and I was like,
dude.
ah, shit!
Oh, he's killed himself.
Oh,
I hope you have meds or something for your throat. He's fine. He's a trooper. It's just a sore throat. It could be worse.
Turn down for what?
It could be worse. I know Urza's watched it, but Sion, have you watched my Danganronpa 2 playthrough by chance?
Has not, but I think you may have told me that you had like something going on when you were playing it at one point.
So, at the ending of the game, I am like tripping balls, losing my mind. And I don't know if the reason why I got caught on video, but what was happening was I was dealing with the whole like, it's the final round where you're debating against the massive Junko.
Yeah, you're basically in like Awakened Hajime.
Yeah, and while that's happening, I'm having a fever of 102.
Oh my god, that's actually probably like the fucking weirdest thing to be going through.
Oh god, I am actually like tripping balls at the giant Junko, like, holy shit, her boobs bounced. Holy shit, she's massive. Fuck. What is happening? What is life? What is existence? Holy crap, this is awesome. And that's why my chat's yelling at me to get my ass to bed, and it's like, no, I'm at the end.
I'll go to sleep when I finish, god damn it.
Oh, and then I slept for like 20 hours.
Damn.
I actually woke up in the car with Mom, leaving the hospital.
Jesus.
And she just looked at me like it was like the beginning of Skyrim where we're like, I see you're finally awake.
Oh, good. Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border. Oh, wait, no. Oh, good. Finally awake. You were trying to finish Super Danganronpa 2, weren't you?
Weren't you? Bro, I was actually, like, dreaming of being in Monokuma's courtroom. Not even having a trial, the two of us just sitting there sipping champagne and watching people kill each other. Just laughing at them.
Oh.
No, you're more like you'd be more like you'd be on a fucking steak.
God.
Or you make you into a chair. It's one of the two.
Alright, there's a fairy in here somewhere.
I know you're in here, fairy. I can smell you.
Robert Downey Jr. is now 60. Yeah.
Yeah?
I want to try to find it without using the lens of truth. Aha! Aaron?
Yeah, Robin Downey is he's a couple years younger than my parents now.
Oh, Robbie Damon?
No.
Robbie Downing Jr.
Oh,
Iron
wow.
Man.
Iron
Robert.
Man.
Yeah, okay. How long have I been a gremlin now? Hold up.
I don't know the fucking. I thought you said it was on a timer, so like it should just automatically reset you.
It was on a 14 minutes ago. Okay. It was either 15 minutes or 30 minutes. We'll find out.
Probably 15. I wouldn't. I'd be very surprised if you had that thing set for 30. That'd be very weird.
Oh, 30. Speaking of, I'm gonna increase the number of grips I do.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm not a wizard. Oh. Oh!
I'm
The
not a
bard
wizard.
insults you without vicious victory, and you take 1d4 emotional damage.
It's just such a weird like segue for you here. So thank God I'm not a wizard.
Well, no, because that's the running gag is a wizard.
Takes 1d4 of damage and immediately dies.
Ah!
There we go. It's turn back to normal.
I've been told that my transition, not the transition from me to Gremlin, but the transition from Gremlin back to me is like the most off-putting thing.
It is.
Because I'll be like
Yeah.
mid-sentence.
Cause Bobby, you're like, it's over. Hey, how's it going? It's like, what the fuck? Ah!
Oh, Final reacts to it too. They're like, "Winnie, winnie, winnie, winnie." Oh no, whack!
I'm kind of surprised by that. Like
Although,
I would have thought Ursa would be fine with that.
You'd think, you know, she'd be like, "Oh, hi there."
Hi
Yeah, that's
there,
what-
Bobby.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it's like, ah!
Well, cause it takes me off guard when it does it.
Are you guys ready for this? I can walk in this room now. Oh,
Oh, he can finally move. He can breathe. He can fight.
dude.
That doesn't mean it doesn't even register red. I don't even. Same, Naps. Same.
Actually, oh no.
Oh. So that's a Russian Badger reference.
What is?
That roll. I feel insulted. So, in Russian Badger's in one of Russian Badger's Fortnite videos, one of his buddies has ADHD,
Yeah.
and they make jokes about like how ADHD is autism choosing the wrong tech tree.
Yeah, that's about right.
The way this started is they were playing Fortnite, and the guy, like all the people on the team were like, "All right, I got this guy down." Ran out, got healing items, ran back, revived all of you, did all of this, got shot. All you had to do was cap one dude, and victory would have been ours. What happened? The dude walked behind a tree, and the one guy remaining was like, "Where'd he go?"
God.
Middle of the match, bro has the object permanence of a frog. Everyone has autism, that's why it's spectrum.
Not everyone. No, not everyone has autism. That's not how that works.
That... Huh? What's up, motherfuckers?
Psychopaths. That's a spectrum if you really want to think about it. Oh, crime. Crime's a spectrum, but we don't use that now, do we?
You know, it's probably the most insulting. Anyway, I'll just finish that up. So what had happened was, bro literally just said like, "I've got nothing," and
Yeah.
and then Russian Badger just chimed in, was just like, "Chad, don't be mad at him. God just chose the wrong tech tree at birth." Oh no, the frogs! Oh, I can't do shit about this. I immediately... Hey, you guys want to hear the most pleasant sound ever?
It's not a fart, is it?
Wow. What is that?
Clipping. That was clipping.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
I feel bad for I feel bad for people that actually are trying to defend English voice actors because I think they're starting to realize that they're now becoming like English VAs are crazy as fuck.
They weren't already?
Oh, believe me, they're getting more crazy though. They're trying to like, you've got all the people who are part of the SAG-AFTRA movement and they're trying to defend it though, when in reality it's kind of a lot more horrible than you think. It's getting to the point that even like the people who play like, because the only reason I'm bringing this up is because it's all to do with fucking MiHoYo and fucking their games involving like Genshin Impact and stuff like that. Where like a lot of the VAs for it coming out as being fucking crazy and getting butthurt because a random guy, okay, who was just doing a job for one of the characters. I think it was Knooch, because Knooch has not had an English VA for about 6 months, and said
now
still,
he
like,
does.
Yep, and now every single English VA is attacking him for no reason.
What?
Why?
Because like, I guess because the SAG-AFTRA though, or the union though, is a bunch of fucking cultists that say that no, union people need to work on this. When in reality though, if you let the union take over, that means people who are part of the that means people who are not part of the union aren't able to work, which is why like companies like MiHoYo are not fucking doing that though, because it means that they have to comply with the union.
I feel like unions are one of those things that like should be debated more, which really wants me to watch Warfare. Again, miss me. Hello.
The thing is, okay, is that trying to join the fucking union for like voice acting though is a fucking scam though, because not only are you
Lumina's voice actors got replaced because of that.
Yep.
Damn.
It's so dumb. So
is it though? No, it's really not though, because I don't know if you noticed, okay, to join the union, okay, you have to pay an extortionate fee. I think it's like $3,000.
Oh, that's asinine. So
and then
okay,
and then any job you get, the union takes a fee out of it.
But also, like, it wasn't only just Kanish. There's a lot of voice actors in the events that didn't have their voice actor. And then, like, the NPCs and everything still have their voices, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, because they're not part of the union.
But, like, because Hu Tao, Zhongli, Kaching, like, during the Lantern Rite, they didn't have voices. And I know there was a couple more that didn't have their voices.
Because, again, it's more to do with the fact being okay that they're trying to get a Chinese fucking company to comply with American fucking laws and fucking regulations, which doesn't make sense. So they're like, no, just gonna hire non-union people.
Well, and I'm a little passionate on this topic because I had a job that required me being a part of a union that was provided to me. So I see the catch-22 between like people saying unions are good and unions are bad. I see how they are good and what they're meant for, but I see how in practice they are bad because people corrupt them immediately.
Which is exactly what's going on right now with SAG-AFTRA though, considering the fact being though that none of the VAs for Genshin Impact had worked on the game for over 6 months, and they still haven't returned.
Yeah.
So yeah, no wonder fucking MiHoYo was all like, no wonder MiHoYo was basically replacing VAs. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, fair.
And that's a problem.
Is it though?
And the problem is in the fact that people can't just have a good safety net, a good employment safety net without abusing it. And that bothers me so much.
It also gets worse because a lot of the VAs have accidentally revealed the dark twists of the union by accident. What's her name? Paimon's VA basically fucking made a fucking TikTok and basically revealed a bunch of shit that she shouldn't have.
Oh.
And then she's basically saying, "Oh no, it was AI." I'm thinking,
Ain't no
fucking way that's AI. And even then, are you going to tell me that someone is just making AI footage of you? Ain't no fucking way you're gonna go down that road, because it's not like it's your voice. No, it's because it's actually a TikTok of her face, her actual face, with a camera pointed at her from her phone. I'm like, shut the and it gets worse. That little Karibo's even like jumping on this as well, saying that like, oh, Jacob, it's not because we're trying to jump on you, it's because you're not saying anything about it though. I'm like, oh my fucking god, little Karibo, I had respect for you until you fucking talked, and I'm like, well, now I don't want to look at anything you do anymore because of just stupid takes now.
Is little Karibo still around?
Yeah, of course he's still around. Gets him fucking involved with anything that involves anything involving VAs and stuff like that.
Oh
and
no, I thought he was having poor health.
Oh, he has poor health. Just can't sit around for long periods of time doing like editing and stuff like that for like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Using your phone though to make a tweet though, that doesn't take much.
Also, there you go, guys. I just listened to a guy's whole life story and got a mask out of it.
Yeah, just, oh man, let me tell you my life story. Don't give me a mask. Oh.
No.
It's like that scene in Click where it's like, let me tell you this time. I fast forward. Pause.
Come here, Pippily. Just cut back to like that.
No.
No. Oh, you accidentally hold fast forward too long, and the old lady just falls over dead, and it's just like, rewind. Too far.
Chicken.
Ah!
But yeah,
downstairs. I said hello.
Trying to become a VA in this day and age. Trying to become a VA in this day and age is kind of like almost shooting yourself on the foot, because the union also kind of unironically sort of push. Because I've actually heard that some people have been blacklisted because people of the union.
Trying to be an artist or content creator in this day and age is an absolute nightmare. Anyone can just generate anything for no friggin' reason, doesn't cost anything, and
I'll tell you this right now. Okay, if Urza like tried to join the union, because I've heard people have tried to join the union and they can't. But even then, you'd still have to pay a shit ton of. You still have to pay the exorbitant fee. You'd still end up like not even getting the full pay from your actual from doing the from the actual role, because the union takes a fucking contract free from it. So sometimes VA unions are terrible and people are dicks. Yep.
Just
like, if you don't believe me, okay, there's like plenty of videos, and regardless of what you think about certain people who make these videos, whether you like them or not, okay, at least they're giving you straightforward answers and actually showing you the actual receipts that these VAs are actually saying.
You know what?
And look, it just comes down to like, I'm not gonna say like which side has got a weird political lead, no, but I'm gonna say it's not very good though.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I will watch videos regardless of someone's political opinion or something if the conversation is a topic that has my interest. I don't care if you agree with me or not. In fact, I'll go out of my way to watch people who are on the opposite side of my opinion, so I can see why they think the way they do. Educate me on why you think the way you do. What bothers me on both ends is when someone says, this is my opinion and you're wrong and fuck you. But can I have a reason? Fuck you. But can I have a reason? Fuck you. Listen here, you little shit.
Yep.
If you're gonna tell me I'm wrong, tell me why.
Yep. It also just doesn't help, okay, that some of the VAs are kind of
Tell
like...
me why ain't
Also,
nothing
one of the issues I have, though, is some of the VAs are kind of crazy in the wrong way. And what I mean by that is that some of them actually think they are the characters they play. In fact, I've even heard that from some people. They've even gone to cons where like some of the people will sign their autographs, not with the actual names, not with the character names. And I'm like, shut, you can't fucking say that at all. You've just been given the opportunity to voice this character. You're not the fucking character. You're not the fucking character. Shut the fuck up.
Well, flip side of that, something I do like is when a voice actor loves a series enough, or sees a fan loves a series enough, that they'll add in like a bonus line as the character and then their signature. Like, that's kind of cool.
That's fair, but it's when like
I don't care if did that for me.
So
no, the issue is okay. Is that it's not like they're not signed it with their name. No, they're signed it as
the
character.
Yeah, no. Okay. So I have a Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle art book, and there's something in there that I forever laugh at because it's like, I like saying, how well do voice actors pay attention to their characters?
Yeah.
And one of the cons I went to, it was Christopher Sabat and Vic Mignogna, who were both in the series. So, are you familiar with Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles at all, or no? Before
I think I've heard you talk about it before, but go on.
The whole concept of each of their characters. Vic Mignogna plays a wizard that can't whistle, so
Yeah.
he instead says the words "weet woo."
Because that's the closest thing to actually saying that is sort of like an onomatopoeia sort of thing.
Yeah. And Christopher Sabat's character, this wizard, his whole goal is to travel dimensions to get as far away from his home as he can.
Right.
Kurogane, on the other hand, is the strongest person in his version of Japan. So his princess actually like banished him to travel dimensions because he refuses to stop fighting and proving that he's the strongest. So now he has to travel dimensions to be the strongest in the multiverse.
Fair enough.
And that's the only way he will return home. So when I got to Vic Mignogna signing up as Fi the wizard, Fi the wizard, he was like, all right, so what would you like me to write? And I was just like, oh, could you write like "weet woo"? And not only does he not know what the "weet woo" thing is, even though he said it in the show, he spelled it wrong.
That's funny that.
And right next to that, I was like, oh, here's a picture of Kurogane. And Christopher Sabat just looked at me and was like, hold up, I got you, fam. And right next to it, he just wrote, I want to go home.
Damn.
And that's like one of the funniest experiences I've ever had with professional VAs.
What the fuck is Card Saga's Wars? What the fuck is this thing?
I just think it's so funny.
Why does this game look cool?
Like for the record, it's not a bash on Vic Mignogna by any means. It is hilarious to me, like how involved and not involved some voice actors get with their roles.
Yeah.
And Christopher Sabat is such a nerd. And I love it. He actually like loves the shows that he usually like loves the shows he participates in.
It's fair. I can't
Yeah,
really
because
say.
I think I saw a video of him going to the Crunchyroll office or whatever with cupcakes because it was All Might's birthday.
Yeah.
I can't really say much about Chris. I've not really heard many. I don't think I've really heard many bad takes on the dude.
I mean, no.
It's Sean. Sean has some. I will say that. But like his takes are not like as bad. Oh, his take on. Oh, his comment on like the fact that he thought like a YouTuber was actually AI was really funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
So he fought a YouTuber, which I really hate this. It's literally just this YouTube channel is literally just called Gamer Goku, and it's just a guy doing Sean's Goku's voice. He's just doing that. He does it pretty well-ish. Like, I don't really like Sean's Goku, and now I've really stopped liking it as time's gone on. But anyway, it gets views and stuff like that. It's just him doing Goku's voice when playing games. But I'm guessing a clip must have came up where like he was doing voices as Goku for Sparking Zero as jokes, and Sean thought it was AI. and like the thing is though, it's like it sounds funny, but like he wanted to actually get the video taken down. He wanted all his videos taken down.
Oh, lame.
Like it's not, like it sounds like flattery, but when you really think about it, though, it's not. Like that's actually like it's such a really bad take.
Okay, wait. I might get away with this.
You might get away with committing crimes.
No, I was trying to see if I could get. Oh wait, no, because I need to do it by the first morning. Shit.
So what the fuck is this game?
The Majora's Mask. Also, here we go.
No. I know you're playing Majora's. I mean, the one I was gonna be looking at.
That's a really yummy looking heart container.
Pass.
Whoa. Can I smoke it?
Please don't.
But look at it. It's like a perfect shape. You just put it on and.
I think it might instead of you smoking it might smoke you.
Oh, dude.
So move, crouch. Stop.
Hi, Gab.
You're fucks with these buttons.
It's funny because I kept making the joke about. Everyone makes the joke about how like Majora's Mask is the drug trip of Zelda games.
Yeah.
First of all, I actually think that should go to Link's Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as I saw that Majora's Mask was a product of stress, suddenly like everything about this game's development clicked in my head.
Why can't I fucking hear? Why can't I hear this game? Not a great. This game doesn't have any fucking audio. Oh, it does. It does have audio. What the fuck? Just can't hear it.
Alright, actually. Happy Gorons. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can get my sword reforged. Because if I can, then... Well, wait, no, because I still can't do the ranch. Ark. Is it 2 a.m.? It is not 2 a.m. I want to see if I can do something.
Game mechanics, controls.
Rogo!
Just want to see if I can try and get this game fucking working.
Where's your sword? It's gonna cost you 100 rupees. Da 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 da. I'll do it. I don't know how the guy in the iron mask got past the American censors.
I just thought it was nothing.
Like when this was a kid's game.
Again, probably thought it was nothing.
No, it's not disturbing at all.
Just like go to sleep. Yep.
Ah, fuck!
No!
Why can't I fucking hear the game?
Huh?
No,
Do you have the volume turned down?
No, it's the game I'm actually trying to play. I'm trying to play this game. I'm trying to look at this game called Card Sagas Wars. And then we just came across it, like, and it's just like they've just added Chrono into it. And it's like it's got like you've got Lenov, who I don't know who the fuck it is. You've got Chrono. You've got like Cosmos. You've got Link, Etna from fucking Disgaea, Master Chief, Samus, Ivy, Cloud, X from Mega Man X, Soma from Castlevania, and Valkyrie. And I'm like, oh, this looks kind of cool. I want to give it a try, but like, sound's just not playing for some strange reason. This actually might be just a fun game to actually just try it in general. Taunt.
Was a powder keg, I need your test tube, blah blah blah. Give me my keg lesson. Give me my keg license. Oh my god, pick up the fucking... Damn it!
The animation's actually really snappy in this. Very pretty. If I can only just get the fucking audio working, unless like I fucked it up because like my fucking audio thing's been acting weird today.
Ah, A button sticking. Yep. I need to clean my controller.
I will look at that later. Gotta figure the suit.
Yeah, okay, the farm is being invaded by aliens right now. I'm not able to save them. Damn it.
Oh no, not again. That's the third time this week.
I was trying to see if I could do multiple quests at once, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to.
Nope. Unless you know the workaround, then yeah, you can do it.
Oh, wait, I can get the all night... Oh, wait, no, the old lady got robbed. Damn it.
Man, old lady got robbed again.
Hell, even what I'm doing right now is a big maybe.
Oh, it's a fucking game that's incomplete. That sucks. This thing actually it's really cool.
Way to go, Darmony. That was cool. Come on, if we don't hurry, the race will start. That's cool and all. I want to go get my powder keg license. Because apparently that particular explosive is so deadly that you need a license to wield it.
Oh no, what's wrong, Scarlet?
Oh, not... Why the sad Mao?
Also, I actually just keep forgetting that there actually was an actual Ruby anime, like RWBY, like that actually was a proper anime with actual like just animation.
Wasn't it based on the Rooster Teeth series?
Yeah, of course it is. It's season 1.
Oh, okay.
Having a rough start to the day. Oh, I know that feeling.
Me yesterday. I put the fear of God in my coworkers yesterday.
I'll say this though, the Ruby anime looks better than the actual Ruby CG. Now, of course, the Ruby CG obviously gets better though, but it's just the animation just looks way nicer.
I mean, like it's MMD.
But no, but the thing I mean is that like the actual like 2D animation is very smooth, very fluent, especially for the first episode. It's like very nice looking. I might actually need to give it a look because it might actually be something might be something to look at. I'm not gonna get back into Ruby because Ruby really got bad real fast.
I don't know anything about Ruby.
Ah, don't worry, you're not missing out.
I know it's super popular and everybody loved it, and it's just like it's like Homestuck. I feel like I just missed the train on it.
I think I joined it when like season 3 was airing, so I caught up to it fairly quickly. But after watching, I think after getting through halfway through season 4, I was like, I'm kind of done.
Oh. All right, who's ready to race some cheating Gorons?
Well, no one from the sounds of it.
I'm not kidding, by the way, they cheat.
Oh, I know they cheat.
Right, Harmony, I've been waiting for you. Shut up, kid, and just give me my gold dust. Oh, you have to win the race. Why does everybody want this gold dust anyway? Don't worry about it. I like to imagine for the Gorons, it's a seasoning.
I didn't know this. The Devil May Cry for this anime is its own thing. I thought the anime was canon to the games. So the Devil May Cry, wait, which anime are you talking about?
It's a prequel.
No, hang on, wait.
Which one?
Are we talking about Yeah, are we talking about 2007, or are we talking about? Wait, no, it's not 2007. It's like 2020. Is it 2012? Can't remember. Anyway,
That was
it's like
that was like 2007. It was out when I was in high school.
all of them. Okay, no, not technically. The new one is sort of canon to the manga. The old one is the old one is more of a slice of life sort of take on Dante.
Which is funny because the old one technically is still canon. It was just between shoot, was it supposed to be like between 4 and 2? Or 1 and 4?
I think 2 takes after 4, I think.
Yeah, so then it would have been between oh damn it. It would have been between 1 and 4. Piss off, you little shit.
At least I'm hang on, I'll double check to make sure I'm not, because I know 5 is meant to obviously be the last one, but I will double check to make sure I'm not talking shite. Devil May damn it cry timeline. And the voice actor for Ichigo from Bleach is the voice actor for Dante, so yeah, I might have a new he's just Nero. He's just Nero.
Yeah.
Because Johnny Young Bosch is literally just because Johnny Young Bosch is already a part of the Devil May Cry series. He was Nero. I keep hearing something keeps blasting in my fucking ears. It's random. I don't know what the fuck I'm hearing, but it's pissing me off. Something weird is going on. I can't like describe it. It's like I can hear like a fucking blast of audio for like a brief moment, and it's done. It's weird. I don't know what the fuck's causing it.
Is it the audience cheering sound from my game?
No, I'm not even watching it through like the I'm not even watching it through the Discord. Also, Treshy, the mouse went bye-bye.
Mouse went. Oh, good.
No more moose.
Good. It was made an example for its brethren. Shit! I'm sorry, but there's no way you can win now. Do you want to keep racing? No.
No, you should. Man, you should not have done that.
Server care package will do as soon as I'm able to take my hand off the A button.
Especially you can also just pause it.
Can I? Fuck. Okay.
Oh no.
Back to the game.
Okay, man, I'm getting misinformation now. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's okay, and so to answer something about the 2025 Devil May Cry anime, it's the prequel manga with a shit ton of liberties.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Okay, an actual like measured in the proper measurement buttload of liberties. How's that?
That's probably a bit more accurate. Anyway, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. It's 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. So I guess that makes more sense because obviously there's no mention of Nero in 2. So
I thought he does say something like "Say hi to my nephew for me."
No, in 2.
Yeah.
No.
Huh. In that case, it would have been between 2 and 4.
I was gonna say like if we're talking more about like maybe in 5. Hey, I want to know. I haven't really played a lot of the Devil May Cry games. I probably should. Probably should actually get around to doing that at some point.
Yeah. I love the Devil May Cry game. They're fun. I love DMC games.
Oh,
they're amazing games.
I thought you said I thought you said, oh, where are my car keys?
No, I love Devil May Cry.
That's what I heard of it.
Like
Oh.
3 was one of my favorites because I love the back guitar and it seems like that Dante was just having so much fun, you know.
There's a new mod coming out for it called the Devil May Cry Free Crimson mod.
Okay.
meant to play. It's meant to make Devil May Cry 3 play my Devil May Cry 5.
Devil May Cry 3 play Devil May Cry 5?
Yeah, it's basically got like all like the style changes and stuff like that. Even the voice effects, they feel that's got like they've even got like tech that's even done in Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, so like it plays smoother and looks nicer.
I mean, look nice is a stretch. Because I don't really know how you really like it. I guess you could say the combat becomes different. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. It's in beta right now, so you can technically download it.
Okay, here's a question.
Uh-huh.
How would we feel about a Devil May Cry remake? Like if they actually remastered the games with modern graphics?
I mean, if anything, they'll probably just take the same approach that they've done with 5, but like since it's been a bit, I don't know.
As long as they're remaking all these games anyway.
I mean, depends on how much. I don't know. Because it really depends like how much how long the fucking RE engine has to last. Because they've been using it ever since fucking Resident Evil 2 remake came out. Like that seems to be the fucking go-to engine, and it's getting like a little bit insane.
Can I just leave?
No.
I'm gonna see if I can just leave.
Maybe.
There's a starting line. I just went so far backwards, guys. I'm just gonna go. Goodbye. I can actually just leave.
That saves you some time. Well, not really. It actually probably doesn't actually save time. It probably adds time.
I need time to pass anyway. Come on, enter the race.
No.
Oops. Everyone, one entrant made a false start, so we must restart the race. Oopsie, I forgot about that.
Hey, at least you get. At least that's a good way to try and like get the thing to restart.
Just go before the timer goes off.
Yep.
Sorry, I was excited. And also, these motherfuckers cheat.
Is this the one I'm thinking of? Okay, that has this weird like dog race mini game.
Yes.
So
that involves a piece of heart.
Did you know there's actually a fucking YouTube video like trying to see how many, like if it's actually possible for like the dog with the worst fucking stats in the game to actually win a race?
Yeah. Isn't it like a 1 in 12,732 chance?
No, I think it's more than that. Because it turns out, okay, like the game actually has like a weird parameter in it for some strange reason that like after a certain point, if under certain circumstances, if the dogs cross the halfway point, it will automatically choose the winner. Even before they cross the line. It's something really weird. I can't really describe it because it's such a very specific thing.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Hooray, he's finally done it. And it probably potentially only took him in game time.
But I don't want to eat shit. That's yucky.
Why do you have to be so literal about it?
Yucky. It's yucky!
Yeah, but he didn't actually mean that.
And I wasn't telling you to eat shit. I was telling the other Gorons to eat shit.
Exactly.
Okay, it is dawn of the second day. Am I gonna get away with this? That was a sound. What the fuck was that?
It's her just
get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. No. Go,
no,
stop.
I'm
Go, bye, bye. Go, bye, go.
Oh my god, I might be able to do this.
But I'm not. I didn't stretch a mental image of something gross went into my head, and it's.
What were you thinking of?
2 girls, 1 cup.
No.
You got them. You got that from Tracy
For
saying
because-
eat shit?
Yes, and then I was like, no, I don't want to. And then my brain did a thing where it was like, you know, who else? I was like, no, and that's why I was good. That's why I made that noise.
You know what? That makes somewhat sense.
And that's why I'm like, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
I just realized something for like whenever like new Pantheon stocking returns, how like it's like the first like couple of hours is gonna be spent on trying to fix like Panty because obviously stocking technically cut her into like several pieces and now there's just new femboys now in it as well. Because that was the thing, they shown off like some new characters and it's like 2 femboy twins.
Or maybe they're just gonna be all like, yeah, nah, that didn't happen.
Kind of weird though, because the idea was that fucking Stalking was sort of meant to be like a devil or like whatever, like a I don't know, like the opposite of an angel or succubus, I guess. I don't know. I
It
can't
is
remember.
a devil. There. I will take any upgrade I can get.
Excuse me.
Good one.
Thank you.
Who asked for a fucking Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Battle Destiny remaster? It's a fucking game on like it's basically just Gundam Seed. Like, this is just a game. They remastered it, and I'm like, who's asking for this? Because I don't know that many people who even played. I gotta look up because I gotta figure out like if Gundam Seed Battle Destiny thing is even like a game that was even in the West. We're probably also gonna get like the boy version of the Scanty Sisters. No, we're not gonna get that though because there's already like the femboy thing, and they've always shown off like the character sheets already. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Battle Destiny. What the fuck even is this? Like, what's the fucking original? It's a Japanese game. No wonder no one heard of it. It's not even in fucking English. So they're basically just remastering a game that came out on the Space Station Vita.
On the Space Station Vita. Love it.
Yes.
I actually have a PlayStation Vita, and I love that thing.
Yeah.
Although it should say how I feel about PlayStation games when I have a PlayStation Vita. What games do you play on it the most? Oh, Dissidia Duodecim and Dungeon Maker. They're like, wait a minute, those are PSP titles. Yes. And?
Well, you can definitely play fucking Dissidia on a fucking on the emulator with better controls. Playing it with a control actually feels way nicer than playing it on a Vita or a PSP.
Yes and no. I've had a Vita since high school, and Dissidia Duodecim was a bonding game for me.
No, I get that, but I'm saying it honestly feels better playing with an actual controller instead of like playing on the actual hardware.
Fair enough.
So the fucking Gundam game is a fucking game that was only in Japan, and it was a fucking Vita game. So like, so they remastered it. I'm gonna be like, oh well, this game's gonna not sell well. Good job, Bandai. You're gonna like sell it to like the Japanese who really like Gundam Seed, which is shit.
Wasn't there a Gundam game that was just purely a strategy game? Like it played almost like a Fire Emblem game?
I don't think so. Unless you're thinking of like Super Robot Wars.
That might be it.
Because that one just has like a bunch of like different like mech stuff, including like Code Geass, Gundam, and stuff like that.
Hey, it's always nice to have more Gundam games. SD Gundam G Generations Cross Rays.
Is that what that fucking thing is that Tracy just described?
It's a turn-based Gundam game. Ooh.
Is it in English?
Hey, baby.
Meow.
Would you like to see the cutest side quest in the game?
Sure, Fluffy. Is it you?
It's
You better
baby
be quick.
chickens.
I was gonna say, Trish, you may want to be quick, okay? Because you're on the final day.
Yeah, you can only. I think you can only do this on the final day.
Well, what I mean is that you're on the final day. You may want to like try to speed up a bit. You're gonna be run out, because otherwise you're gonna run out of time and kill yourself once you get to the fucking Majora.
Aww. Look at the little birdies.
Look at the little images.
Yeah, they're just like not PNGs or JPEGs. They're like 3D.
No, they're not 3D. What they're doing is okay. It's sort of like I've seen this kind of trick before with like some 3D games where they actually have like images that are rotating in like. Oh wait, no, actually wait. Maybe
They're 3D.
Oh yeah. I have to look at them a bit long. I think it's just because like they're only moving in 8 directions. Is there gonna be an old lady that says like, "Say goodnight, chickens"?
No!
I can't get that out of my head. That's just the funniest thing ever. Just say goodnight, Pipperly.
There they are.
At least the first episode of Faith and Stuff's going up tonight.
Yay! Did we finish that one?
No, we weren't even. We were about to finish the first route, and then obviously everything's fucking 7. 7 took the priority. We'll get back to it at some
In
point.
front of the dude.
Oh no, it's good for them. They live healthier lives. It's really sad that like
I don't know,
fucking.
like, just seeing these guys with a crest and all. I'll never regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied. Here, you can have this from me.
It's really sad that the guy the Purple Eyes the guy who did obviously the I'll Stop This Violence Studio where I know how more violence his YouTube channel is now. I think he's taking his YouTube channel down.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I can't find his channel anymore. But on the plus side though, someone actually went out of their way to get all the videos though and upload them on somewhere else. So at least that's at least you can still technically watch his videos. They're still up on YouTube. Just his normal YouTube channel is not there anymore, unless like the new YouTube channel was basically just him. But I don't think it is. I think it's a fan channel.
Lame. Well, because I know they uploaded an episode like out of nowhere.
Yeah, they did. But I just don't. I just don't know. Maybe something happened, or I don't know. Maybe the reason why I haven't seen the channel maybe is because I've got in trouble. But nah, it's hard to say though because I don't know anymore.
I wonder if I need Epina. No, I do need Epina for the next 2 areas.
Epina?
The horse. Oh, I'm sorry. Not my Epina. Termina's Epina. Our Epina's dead.
Epona?
Yeah, Epina.
You're the only person I know who calls Epona Epina.
My mom calls her Epina. We also used to say Kuman Kote, because
I don't know those ones, so I can't really vouch for that one.
Kome
But I know,
and Kotake.
I think you're like the only person I know that actually is calling it Epona. I've never heard everyone just calls her Epona.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It might just be
Like,
an American. Maybe it's an American thing.
No. If you look on any Legend of Zelda video talking about the horse, they will say Epona.
I've always said Epina, like even back in my Ocarina of Time playthrough, because I've always said that since I was a little kid.
Unless that's how they pronounce it in Japanese, which I wouldn't be surprised because it's like when people, it's like Americans say Tetsu when it's Tets, or Mizuki when it's in Japanese it's actually pronounced Mizuki.
Quickest way to the ocean to the west gate. I don't care. Actually, wait. Why am I? I don't need to do that. I don't need to slow down time this time. I actually need to speed up time. Wait a minute. I wonder. Oh, balls. I went too far.
No, damn it. Oh no, two balls. I went too far back in the past.
I met a samurai named Jack.
Why can't you use the fucking, like, your fucking, like, ocarina to go further back in time and get yourself out of the fucking hole?
Because the goddess of time is a cruel bitch.
You're dead. That's why. It was like, oh, okay, fair enough.
And also because Link is in denial.
Help, I'm dead.
No, he's not dead. He's in denial. So the whole reason Majora's Mask is looping like this is because he actually keeps looping it. Even after you defeat Majora, it's implied that Link keeps looping this because at least here he's a hero and still no one remembers what he did.
Oh, Data Live is getting a new anime project. Everyone walks Data Live and Data Live and forever.
Data Live is still a thing?
Yes.
The game is pretty fun, but I always recommend Super Robot Wars.
I want Kurumi. Give me Kurumi, even though she's crazy.
Well, good news. There's another fucking Data Live thing in the works.
And then I'd go cuddle with Yoshino. He's adorable. He's so cute. He's so cute. I want to snuggle and love her and tell her everything's good. And talk to her puppet who talks shit sometimes.
But yeah, essentially, there's a new
I had to blow my
project.
nose.
Alright, fine.
No, I don't think she. I don't think it's time to. But I want to really say that.
Boyfriend is still trying to talk to me in VC. Aww.
Why is your boyfriend being shy?
In his
Said
defense
he's
for my
shy.
in his
No.
defense for my entire
Gab.
Oh God, why be shy? Why they shy?
in his defense for my entire childhood, I thought highly and highly was not Helia. I could see that. I can actually see that. Yeah. It's about I guess it's just accentation, just accents, and where like the heavy vowel is. Like instead of it being Epona, it's Epona, where the E would be the E, even though he probably. I don't know, he's extremely shy to talk in VC, even though he can probably talk English well. Aww.
Yeah, because he's French.
Et je ne parle français.
Digimon Games Twitter account just uploaded a video of Mojamon, which is just the weird abominable snowman Digimon, which obviously a cool attack. It's nice to see that like most of the between the pattern of like starters for Digimon and the new Digimon Cyber Sleuth game, and they're not like bog standard. You've got Patamon, Gomamon, and Demi Devimon.
Wait, did I just hear a new Cyber Sleuth game?
We talked about this. I told you this I told you about this when it got announced. I even showed you the trailer for it.
I may have forgotten.
It's not. Well, technically, it's not a Cyber Sleuth game. It's part of the Digimon Stories, which is Cyber Sleuth technically. But you get my point. It's called Time Stranger.
Time for Digimon time travel.
The graphics are definitely more touched up, which definitely looks nicer. Most of the models look more touched up. They still seem to be like using like more or less the same models they use for Hacker's Memory, but I think the animations and stuff that might be touched up. So I don't know how I feel about the pro tags though. The pro tags kind of just look kind of meh. But other than that, I think the thing I kind of don't like is that you basically got like two two starters that are basically kind of from the same Digimon season, that being season 1, with Gomamon and Patamon, and I kind of would have preferred it if they went with like a different choice. Like the choices are either you pick a data, vaccine, or virus. So you could have like picked anything, but no, it's just basically like, okay, let's pick 2 familiar faces and then have Devimon.
The protagonist looks like it's customizable.
Didn't look
You
like
guys
that.
now are going back to sleep.
I don't think the pro tags are customizable unless they are. I don't remember though.
I know Hacker's Memory could get like different outfits.
Mm.
Hey, who are you?
What?
I'm Ramen. I was given the
I'm
same name as
you.
me. And it was Xeshire. Well, I can't pronounce that, so I'm calling you Booger. Cause you're all green.
Look.
I'm practicing cause
Yeah.
tonight they're coming. Load the TIE fighters! They coming from the stars!
Like a
Good lord, it's the Rapture! They're coming from the sky!
Oh,
And then they take our cows, and then they take us, and then they probe our butts. It's awful.
I'm kind of surprised, like, since you like Cyber Sleuth, I'm kind of surprised you never play like Digimon Story DS or Digimon Story Dawn or Dusk.
So, Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory were my introduction to the games. I'm still learning the titles.
To be fair, again, like I said, Digimon Story DS and Dusk and Dawn are on the DS, and they're basically the start of the Digimon Story series.
You're a boy, won't you try? Did you just assume my gender? Great, now that's a spirit.
Look under my leotard, goddammit! Do you see a penis? Oh, you do. Oh, well, never mind then.
Oh, you do? Never mind that. Yes. God, I would love if just like something I could do as non-binary is just put like a censor bar, and all I would write on it is "Why are you looking anyway?" Just so that no one can point it out. They're like, "Why do you have a censor bar on your? Why are you looking?" They're like, "Well, it's kind of big and hard to not notice." I know. Why are you looking? My eyes are up here.
Bobby, I'm sorry. I'll stare at your big long sensor bar.
Hey. Wow, this is actually the best I've ever done at those.
Hang on. Before you can turn that sentence, you really want to like say that because it might backfire on you.
Oh, damn it. Nope, still the best I've ever done.
Meow.
5170. Yeah, my personal record was like 5380. God, you're cute.
It's supposed to get on to bed now.
What? How'd you know?
This was very obvious.
Yep.
I know you well enough.
Yep, you're out of bed.
I'm not.
Shit is yucky. Jesus. By the way, yeah, Epina song is the one song I don't do the "Did I do it?" Because it's like, of course I know Epina song.
Oh yeah, because it's the one song you probably repeat over and over again.
No, just because it's a horse. Is my horse. Did you get all that? Yes. See you
Look
tonight.
at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Give it a lick.
It just tastes like raisin.
By a stroke of his mane, he turns into a plane. Why am I running? I can just warp there.
I can't believe I had to like look that up for like making the episode 2 of fucking Trails of Code Steel. Can't believe I had to like fucking look that up and put that in the video.
You had to wait. You had to look up that video.
Yeah, because like I never heard the fucking. I didn't hear because like when Rich and Nerds were fucking singing, I'm thinking, what the fuck is that? Because I haven't seen because I didn't see that from Weeble and Bob back in the day.
By a stroke of his blade, he turns into a blade, and he turns back again when you touch on his winky.
So, and plus I also like, because when I edit those videos, I like to try and like put like some visual representation of what the fuck they're referencing and stuff like that, so I have that.
Oh yeah, no, that video got age restricted.
Yeah, it's because it's talking about touching winkies.
Well, and there's a big old horse dick in it.
Well, that too. Hey, that's current day. Hey, that shouldn't get you into trouble. Now most people like horse cocks nowadays. Tell me I'm wrong.
Do you think so? Well then, fair maiden, I must not tell you where the lemonade is made. Alright, now these are the only 15 fairies that I cannot collect. I wish I could save here, because there's a bug I wanted to see if I could manipulate.
Yeah.
Or to see if I can make happen. God, isn't this game beautiful?
I'll play the 3DS version and then complain about it.
You're beautiful.
Oh no, I'm not going to complain about the 3DS version. I love it.
I know people don't like it. I think the reason why people don't like it is because I think it actually changed how some bits of the game play.
Yeah, they changed.
Something on the lines of that.
Changed. They completely overhauled the Zora swimming mechanic. That's the one thing I don't like. They made some changes that made sense. They redid some of the... So the dungeons have the same layout and pathing. So for Suikoden... wait, let's see. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster, they forgot to fix the gate moving glitch and just patch it. Oh, God.
That doesn't surprise me.
Alright, do I give into the temptation?
Do you not just like use the save state?
How do I do that?
I don't know how to use that emulator. I'm just making a suggestion.
No, I'm trying to complete the challenge. I'll come back to this later if I want to try it. But there's a bug where if you get them just close enough to the shore, the grab implement is still there and you can actually pick them up.
Oh right, I have actually seen that actually. New cheating manga. Marry women's lips taste like a can of chew high. TV anime new key visual. I'm like, okay, is this what we're doing now? We're just adapting anything into the anime now. Let's just adapt a flipping manga about a flipping married woman cheating. Or just some random guy just making up with married women.
I love how she's playing the coffin dance as I'm pushing the body to shore. Alright, will that do it? Aw. Aw, damn it. They tried to push me under the map. Also, it took me way too long to find out. Those aren't tattoos on his body. I always thought they were tattoos when I was a kid.
Did you actually think they were tattoos?
Yeah, well, because he's a rock star. So I thought these were tattoos. No, he's fucked up.
Could have just taken his scales.
Yeah, no, he fought with the pirates and they beat the shit out of him.
That sounds about right.
Or at least the one on his head is a tattoo. I'm Mikalazora's. But 1, 2, 3. I shouldn't be singing because my throat is sore and they cut out my vocal cords. Anyway, our singer laid some eggs, totally not mine. And then these pirates stole them. And I tried to get them back, and then they kind of, sort of fucked me up and skinned me alive. But I'm bleeding out, so I'm gonna jam out on this guitar and tell you about how I'm bleeding out. Good night. I just realized if I wanted to be speedy, I could have.
I bleed it out, take a dip, but just to throw it away, just to throw it away.
God, instead of I bleed it out, it's I'm bleeding out. Please help. God, that got really fucked up really fast.
To be fair, I'm literally just like skimming through Twitter so I can find anything. Just anything stupid.
No, I just realized if I wanted to be even faster, I could do to this guy what I did with Darmody, where I just didn't even talk to him. I just played the song of healing and immediately initiated the cutscene.
Fair.
But I like that cutscene. God, this scene is so much nicer in the English. Fun fact, there is a visual glitch in the GameCube emulation of this at that scene.
Yeah.
The models for the other band members are visible through the whole cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimate question, and no hate, genuinely occurs as GF and Little Space right now. No, she does not have like a Little Space mentality or anything. She's just a goblin.
I was gonna say this is just Urza in general.
No, she's just a gremlin.
Urza was literally just like this.
I'm in a little space.
So Little Space is oh God, what is happening to Link?
I
Oh, just graphics. It's just emulation. Don't worry about it.
Holy
Anyway, go on. What you say? What you were saying? Anyway, what you were saying about little spaces?
So Little Space, to explain to Urza, some people who have trauma have, like really bad trauma, have a coping mechanism where they mentally regress to being a child.
Oh no, Urza doesn't have that.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, this is just it's just Urza in general.
But I'm just like
okay.
explaining what it is.
If it's your first time seeing Urza before, then that's understandable. If you've seen Urza a couple of times, and then like you understand. But no, if it's your first time, then that makes, I guess I can understand that. Bit of an interesting take on it, but like I can kind of understand. Sorry, it was just a speech pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. I have friends who had oh right, first transformation.
Maybe I'm just so like used to like, just because I've been doing like content creation for years and people go about content creation so differently. I'm just like so used to like people being like this, and I'm like, oh, this is normal.
Yeah,
and most people, like whenever they talk about like the trauma, I never hear them do that. I've never met a person that ends up reverting back to being a child. Like that's the thing. I've never met anyone that's done that. Most people who are either upset or they're going through stuff, they don't do that. They'll either be like either really upset, either get like a little bit aggressive, or like be like defensive about things, or they just are they don't want to talk about it, or they just feel deflated.
Yeah, it's like a trauma response for some people.
That one, I will say, that's the one I don't see. But then again, though, I think it's just because nowadays, whenever I see stuff, I see just a bunch of flipping Gen Z acting like a bunch of children.
Shit,
I just had it in my blankets and cut over my plushies. Best thing to do.
The only time I have an issue with Little Space is For some people, it is a coping mechanism to trauma. That's fine. You do what makes you comfortable and happy in life. My issue is when it starts becoming fetishized.
That's just that. Okay, that's different.
That some people
not
go
right.
into little space because it is a fetish for them to act that way.
God.
I don't think that's low space. I think that's just a kink. I don't think that has anything to do with the whole little space thing.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's just a kink.
Oh, and it makes me like, and it. God, I had someone that was interested in me that like tried to do that, and I was just like, I am immediately wildly uncomfortable.
Look, if you're gonna do like weird like role play, like oh like the teacher-student thing, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. People like
It's
that.
like, you've been a bad boy. Time to give you a lot of home.
I was like, what?
Like,
No.
Like that one is fine because it's literally just something. It's literally just like a weird, stupid like power play sort of like thing. But not when it comes to like, oh hey, look, time to change your diaper.
どうや彼女や最高だよね
Okay, that one's not. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, that one's not even sexual. That's just people. That's just grown-ass adults just wanting to be treated like babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one probably is little space syndrome.
Ow.
Baby, you remember when I told you about a friend that I went to high school with?
Yeah,
that now wears baby diapers. Yeah. And they want to see if anyone finds it sexy.
No, I'm fucking good.
I don't know who the fuck finds diapers attractive or anything like that, but they need to go and see help.
Friggin'.
I mean,
okay, I've actually got a funny one.
I may be like, I may have a lot of like, I may have changed a lot of people in my life as being a CNA and everything. When I was a CNA and also being a caregiver right now. But
Yeah.
But it doesn't get turned on. But doesn't get it turned on when you look at someone with diapers.
Slowly backs
With the
away from
baby
this
diaper,
conversation.
no.
Yeah.
Slowly backs away from this conversation.
Felt
Yeah,
that.
I don't blame you, Scarlett. I don't blame you.
Okay. The funniest instance of this I can ever think of.
Okey doke.
There is a God. There is. Fuck it. Y'all know I'm a furry. There is an NSFW artist that I really liked, and they made a YouTube video that's actually surprisingly wholesome, and it's it is an older woman who's just like, all right, you want me to be your mommy? Do the dishes, take out the trash, clean the house, and for the love of God, take a fucking shower.
Thank
There
you.
you
Someone
go.
said it.
And I was just like, you know what? That's fucking based.
Thank you. Someone actually said it.
Well, and then I think it was like, for the love of God, take a shower. And then she does the milfy thing where she's like, with me, hee hee. And I'm just like, you know what? Fair. That's
Baby.
hilarious.
It almost reminds me when I use my Asian accent when we're playing like Phasmophobia or something, and I'm using my Asian accent, and you're like, it sounds like you're making the ghost go do dishes and chores and stuff with that voice. Remember?
Asian housewife. Go do dishes.
Yeah, you do the dishes, huh? You better, cause the other house is dirty. Ay, nako, bakit naman? Go take a shower, huh?
Local Filipino mother exercises ghost by making it do chores. Aw, man.
Do the dishes, do the laundry. What the heck? Why do you have all this shit all over the floor? You clean that, huh?
I think what would have been
Sorry.
accident. I think what would be accidentally really funny though is like, because like Urza does that though, it would be really funny if Treasure just developed a kink just to hear it Urza do that. I think that would just be genuinely funny.
Oh no, I trust it is not a kink, but it is definitely a surefire way to make me laugh.
Fair enough.
Only a Spanish mama would make a poltergeist pay rent.
Yeah.
Alright. I hate myself for this, but I gotta pee really bad. And I also need time to pass. So I am actually going to pause so it doesn't pass too far. And I'll be right back.
Fair enough.
I feel like I need to cleanse myself of that conversation.
That sounds like a you issue.
All right, I'm back. Hi.
But they also know I do other things on the weekend.
Is it,
Yeah.
wait,
So,
are you guys okay with me being on the thing again?
oh yeah, it's fine. I'm assuming it's fine. It's
We'll just
basically
change. We'll just change topic.
yeah, that's fair.
Want to talk about it, honey? Or like in DMs, I mean.
Oh yeah, sure. If I haven't talked to you about it in DMs, like obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll probably stream today because my shift got canceled, Bobby.
Oh, okay. Oh. And Scarlet, were you trying to do the Requiem of Spirit? That's A down A, right down A.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try and restart my computer so that stops like this fucking audio thing because it's
All right.
starting to like it's really infrequent. It's really starting to weird me out.
And also, I'm sorry if I made a bunch of people uncomfortable with that earlier. Just seeing that shit happen, it's like I gotta talk about the misunderstanding of little space, because I'm used to people thinking it's a fetish thing, and I'm like, no, 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 no. It's a trauma thing.
No, it's fine. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Like, Corpse talked about this. There are people that romanticize mental illness, and it's like, that's not how that works, and also it pisses me off. Bernie, what's your matter? Oh god. Also, I got a funny story to Why? I'm not the one. I'm not the one being suspicious here. I'm calling out other people being suspicious. Meow. Also, Urza, I want you to know something very important. I love you.
I love you very much, guys.
Because right now I'm waiting for progress to be made. There we go. Where's the terms? I definitely appreciate the understanding and setting things straight to those who might not know. Yeah, because I'm more used to people thinking it's that kind of a thing than a mental illness thing. Or a stress response thing.
Okay, now I can hear. Thank God.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Give me the letter. Give me the letter. I'm in a hurry, lady. Bye.
No letter.
I mean, the thing for me though is I do a lot of voice acting, and the higher tones just kind of like were one of the first voices I've ever done, and they're just like really they kind of my voice does go up there a lot just because it's like a nice like vocal range that my throat's used to.
Yeah. Except when you talk on Discord where it cuts you off.
Yeah, and I love how cute it sounds.
Check.
Oh, right.
Like when I first started voice acting, the low voices were harder for me.
Yeah, that happens if you're not used to it.
Yeah, cause like initially my voice was more soprano back then, but now I can make my voice go lower and everything with practice.
Yeah.
Which is how I'm able to do all those lower tones.
And yeah, no, that's part of why Corpse got like so angry for a while. Is he was already struggling poorly with body issues. Like the reason his voice sounds the way it does is because his body is like super fucked up.
I know.
So and
too much testosterone.
No, it was like I think it was something like his body makes too much stomach acid, and it would actually burn his throat.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, no, like he was really and he had to take like a bunch of different medications, and Then he had to take medications for those medications because then it gave him depression and chronic pain.
Hooray!
And
The ultimate stupid balancing act of fucking taking medication.
it, well, and it sucks because he called out like pharmacy companies for giving him the wrong medicines, and then people called him a liar about it, and then when it came out that it was real, then people started infantilizing and romanticizing his declining mental and physical health.
Oh, I mean, that's nothing new. That's the fucking internet in general.
Yeah, and he just said, look, I'm having problems. Please do not fetishize my problems. There's a reason why half his song... Yeah, no, that's what he said. I have issues. Fuck off. He actually, like, told his entire fan base to go fuck themselves.
Yep.
And you know what? Good on him. Because that was so stupid.
Didn't really know much about the dude. I don't really have much to say in terms of negative opinion on him or anything like that, though. But I do find that kind of funny.
Whether or not I have a positive or negative opinion on a person or respect or disrespect what they do in terms of their content creation, I can respect someone who has the balls to stand up for themselves.
Yeah, fair.
Even if they're wrong. Like, if you're wrong, but you educate yourself on it. Like, if you're wrong, but willing to be open-minded and defend and reason...
That's what's known as having a hubris.
Hang on, I'm trying to think of how to say this. Because obviously there's some real idiots out there who, like, I will stand on this hill because the sky is red, and I'm like, no, it's blue. You're colorblind.
You're just stupid.
Yay! It's my favorite one of my favorite quests in the game.
Shoot the evil lantern creatures.
I was about to just be like, should I say this in like the most terrible way possible?
Our current state of events in a nutshell? I mean, what?
So, what you're supposed to do is ride on Epina's back to do this quest?
Yeah, and you're basically meant to do drive-by shootings.
Yeah, but if you get the bunny hood and slowing down time actually makes these guys move slower.
Oh,
but you're not slowed down at all. So you can actually stop and aim, which is...
I was gonna say because that would really shitty. Oh, the song of slowing down time. Oh no, it backfired. It's just like, the spell sucks. I wonder if they actually came across, like, I wonder if that actually happened during the development of the game, where they accidentally, like, when they made the spell of slow down time, they made Link also slow down too. That has to be like one of the first like problems they came across when they made that song.
Yeah. I don't get people who are happy I can fix them romance mentally or mental and social disorders. Watch be a system only because they have DID and a jump ship once they started to improve.
Well, funny thing is that technically started with like women first, with like people like bad boys and stuff like that. Then it started going towards like people with mental health and stuff like that. And now it's sort of like it flip-flops now.
See, like, okay, the bad boy is one thing because, ooh, flirt with danger, ooh, that's one thing. Flirting with a fucking psychopath is gonna serrate you with an Elrod knife.
No.
It's why you question women who read the Killing Stalker.
Do you know what's the most egotistical thing humanity has ever said? In my opinion.
What?
Let's fix the planet.
Like just oil. Okay, fair enough.
Let's save the Earth. Okay, how?
We throw orange paint that has oil in it.
God.
That's literally what just oil do. They literally run around the place using their spray paints and paint which contains fucking oil.
Like, See, I can understand I'm actually for recycling and stuff, and I go through the effort of making sure, like...
They're not recycling. Their whole entire, like, plan is to literally, and I shit you not, sit in front of cars.
Let's fix what we fucked up over a millennia. Yeah, there you go. That's a better way of saying that. My issue is the specific phrasing, let's fix the Earth. No, the Earth isn't broken. We fucked it up.
Actually, to be fair, it's probably more accurate to say let's fix what we fucked up in over, like, 2 centuries.
I was gonna say, how about let's phrase this more accurately? Let's clean up after ourselves.
I mean, it depends, though, because... Well, no, because that doesn't really work, though, because what about the Amish? What about people in Africa who really don't have, like, things like that?
Well, there you go.
Because...
Can I sword these dudes?
Because, like...
Oh, they damage me.
Well, yeah, because like you're in like a radius, because like the lights are a radius thing that you're trying not to get seen by them technically.
I'm not.
Well, what I mean is the vision cones are basically within their range is basically like a damage cone. That's what I'm just trying.
Ah, I've never gotten close enough to find out.
It's weird, but it's one way to make sure you can't like slash them. Which, to be fair, I really do feel like that would actually take longer to slash them instead of like shooting them with an arrow.
I just like that I'm able to stop moving and just focus on aiming. Oh shit. But no, I will say, like, I do things like cut plastic rings. If I break glass, I wrap it in, like, a bunch of plastic and then tape it and mark it like broken glass before I throw it away.
Yeah.
Because those go places. And, like, I don't want broken glass to fuck up the hands of the garbage man that's got to sort through this.
True.
I don't want animals getting hurt by stuff. But there is something egotistical about saying, let's save this thing that's far grander than us. Like God, that was a George Carlin bit, and it actually struck a chord with me. He's the one that said that, and I listened to it, and he said, here's what's gonna happen. One day, evolution is gonna continue on and on and on, and humanity will be no more, and the Earth will shake us off like a bad cold. Like, huh. That's actually a really interesting way of looking at it. Just one day we will no longer be able to fight against the Earth's immune system. Yay! Now I never have to do it again.
Until you play it again.
Yeah.
I actually think I might know what's actually causing the weird fucking boost in volume. I think it might actually be Earth's fucking phone.
I'm not gonna open it up.
Yeah, I got a bottle.
Oh, because KO the kitties. That's fair, ma.
3 bottles. I am going to want as many of these bottles as I can get my hands on.
Wait.
Other thing that you
You're
guys have
saying
to
that the volume issue is because of my headphones?
Maybe.
So what's happened is randomly for me is that I'm hearing like a weird plosive noise, and at first I thought it was Treasure, but I'm thinking like, okay, that can't be right because it's random. That doesn't make any sense, and I've never had this issue. But then I'm like thinking to myself like, wait a minute.
I did recently move my mic now that I have a little more room to do so.
So I don't think it's that, but what I think might be happening is like, I think your phone or like your headset is picking up like certain sounds, and it's actually amplifying it by accident.
Yeah. Because every now and then, Treasure will be loud, very loud in my ears.
Huh?
Oh.
What?
Okay, that's an.
Because you guys are all fine by me.
I mean,
is this
like,
better?
I don't know.
I'm on headphones. Probably. It did the same to Final. It would make Final very loud and very quiet in my headset. Like in my my little skull candies. That's
Actually,
what I'm using right now.
It actually wouldn't surprise me because that could actually just be another thing.
Yeah, my skull candies are messing with noise.
The funnel gets randomly loud and quiet to me, but that's because he's currently working with a hand-me-down microphone and needs a new one.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like you can fucking control fucking certain things on Discord with like fucking like, hey, instead of like all these stupid features, how about you fucking create a fucking built-in compressor? You stupid fox.
Alright, I forgot. This transition actually compresses the image on screen slowly.
Let's have a bunch of useless shit.
Excuse me.
Damn.
Honestly, I feel like the swimming is actually a lot smoother in the original version. So
what do you mean you are playing the original version? What the fuck do you mean by that?
That's what I'm saying. Is so what they did in the 3DS remake is they slowed down the swimming, and to swim at high speed you have to use the electric force field. So you have to expend magic to swim full speed like this, instead of just swimming at that all the time. Do not start floating, please. Oh. It pulled me out of the water, man. That would have sucked if I was seen. I think another thing that messes with my volume is I rock back and forth in my seat, so I'm moving closer and farther away from my mic.
You don't have like a boom arm?
No, it is on a boom arm.
Oh.
It's... So, where I had my mic before, it was constantly in front of my main monitor, so I couldn't see everything. But it was just easier to pick up my voice. But now that I've switched chairs to one that forces me to be upright.
It's probably good for your back.
Yeah,
Up.
It's good for back.
Well, I don't make money.
Don't notice my bubbles.
Yeah. Sometimes. Okay. I do worry about my job, but it's okay. I know. Gonna hold up. Okay. You have to call.
What am I?
What?
I was trying to figure out what I was hearing.
What, from Urza?
Yeah, I was trying to figure. Part of me is like, I'm the streamer. I need to be focusing on this, but also I kind of want to hear what this conversation is.
Oh, they're talking about like Urza calling work. It's the conversation that me and Urza were having when you came back.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be like my client canceled all of this week for Monday and Thursday, and I told my work about it last Thursday, and they're like, "We'll keep you in mind." And I haven't heard them call me to schedule me a shift. I mean, I'll see like open shifts, but like some of them are not in the right thing for me. Like
oh, what the fuck?
One of them earlier this week.
I just heard my own voice.
Earlier.
Oh, I literally looked at your stream. Yeah, it is you.
It is me?
It even happened on your own stream.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Yeah, I just randomly heard my own voice. What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard you go. Like, did you hear that too? Did you hear when you just went?
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing randomly.
What the fuck?
That is so weird. I thought, okay, so I'm not crazy. This is even weirder.
No, but I just heard that now.
Did it do it when it was muted?
No.
Huh.
Maybe that is it then. Maybe it is the headset. Maybe it is the headset of hers then. Maybe.
I don't know.
But it's
But
weird
at
though,
the
'cause
same
it's never done that before.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's in my ears, so how would it hear itself?
Sound leakage potentially, yeah. Because I don't. Are your skull candies like the round headphones, like you put over your ears?
No, they're the ones I put into my ears.
They're earbuds.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the earbuds.
They have.
That's even weird.
They have.
Weirder.
Yeah, they're only the only
Hey guys,
way.
it's a rice fact.
Yeah.
Not a rice fact.
Yay!
Semi-dwarf rice varieties are a group of rice cultivars that are shorter in stature compared to the traditional tall rice plants. These varieties were developed during the Green Revolution in the 1960s primarily to increase yields and improve resistance to lodging, falling over. One of the most notable semi-dwarf varieties is RI8, released by the International Rice Research Institute (IRRI) in 1966. Okay, can I be completely honest about something just because I feel like it's worth mentioning now after a year of this?
Yes.
I genuinely didn't know if Monkey Boy was just like a bot or what, but now it at first was just like, I'm concerned, but now this little like random rice fact has like come to brighten my day.
Oh, so I've actually had Monkey Boy actually like come to me in his actual normal account, which is literally called Not Monkey Boy, and he basically explains that his Monkey Boy account is what he runs like he has like a bunch of like rice, he basically has a bunch of rice facts and then puts it onto a fucking spin the wheel thing, and whatever it lands on, that's the rice fact he gives. But he has a normal account. It's literally just called Not Monkey Boy.
I like it though. It makes me more knowledgeable about rice.
Yeah, it's like randomly getting a little history documentary in your server.
Yeah.
The problem is though is that sometimes though, again, because obviously it's randomized, you may hear the same fact maybe more than once.
I've heard the same fact more than once for sure, but it's just like.
In fact, that's the only reason I know about that. Actually, this is the normal account,
not the other one. Oh shit! Hi.
Wait, it is. Wait, I'm now more confused because you came into my fucking my stream saying that the Not Monkey Boy one was just the other was the normal-ish one, and this one was the more rice one. Now I'm confused.
Holy crap! I got something that isn't a rice fact. Hi, Monkey Boy.
Hello.
1 year later, he speaks.
About more than just rice.
No, but it just involved talking about him.
Oh my god.
Now I'm just more confused. Because that's what he told me.
But I appreciate it though. I like learning more about rice.
Run! Ah, milk.
We put all internet before.
I know. That's what I've been doing.
Cheese.
Cheese?
Tracy said, milk. And I'm like, cheese.
Yay.
Technically, this account is the main account, and the other one is the alt.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misread it then when you wrote that then to me, which was like a while ago.
There we go. Not me taking advantage of a cutscene to prevent fall damage.
You know, sometimes I kind of wish I don't get certain things on my timeline. One thing I was not really expecting was to get a fucking 3-second video of the VTuber known as Fifi or Cove Fifi.
Yeah.
And the fucking GIF is, I shit you not, it's literally like her VTuber avatar jerking off a cock with a fucking condom on and ejaculating cum out of the condom, which kind of defeats the purpose of a condom.
But yeah, she does porn.
Yeah, I know that, okay, but I don't follow her.
I apologize. That may come from my feed.
You didn't fucking retweet it though.
No, I owe balls.
You owe balls? Oh,
No,
yeah.
I forget. These ones get back up.
That's why I like it that I mean, even though I follow so many VTubers on my Twitter, I'm like, but because I've been posting so many cat videos, all I see is a bunch of kitties.
I did get that for a bit, actually, funny enough, which was funny. I did actually get like quite a few cat stuff. Oh, by the way, okay, I don't know if because you weren't here, Treasure. Devil May Cry is getting a fucking season 2.
Why?
You know what's even more insulting about it? It says, from Visionary, Adi Shankar. From Visionary.
Is that a title given to himself, or?
It's the fucking poster. It's the fucking poster from Netflix.
Oh yeah, the creator of Devil May Cry.
From Visionary now. I'm like, fuck off.
So do you use one or two hands to jerk off your dick? Because I'm pretty sure all you need is a pinky.
He probably uses his feet.
That would be implying that
but-
he's big enough to use his feet.
Or, he's just flexible. I don't know what. I don't know.
Why
Just- I don't know what it's like.
why is this
Just
giving me weird mental image?
Just remove a couple rib cages and you can suck your dick.
Yep.
What?
That's what
That's
Marilyn
true.
Manson did.
I mean, there's some there's some femboys who can actually self-fuck themselves.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that one's a fucking real hard one.
Oh.
Oh, you just shot a woman.
Well, she almost noticed me. Oh, she's fine.
Also, I didn't realize that Haley Joe Osment, the voice actor of Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is actually only 7 years older than me.
Yeah.
I thought he was actually older. But then I forget he was in The Sixth Sense. But no, he's 37. He's 37 today.
Ah, he was the I See Dead People kid.
Yeah. The Sixth
Funny
Sense.
to know that's Sora.
Yes.
The fuck are you?
Blah blah blah. Look at us. We're pirates. We're evil. We're sexy. Meow. We'll steal all the Zora eggs and then get the treasure that the masked one told us about. Holy shit! I'm balding behind my bangs because the graphics are glitching weird.
Whoa.
But I'm still sexy, right?
No.
The only one I find sexy right now is Treasure.
No, look, her hairline's receding behind her bangs because they fucked up the graphic.
No.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check that for a second.
That's terrible.
Come on.
Oh, I got a huggy. Thank you.
Oh no,
buddy.
that's not. I don't think that's the graphics.
Huggy wuggy. I like huggy.
Oh,
No, I don't think that's the graphics. I think that's actually just the
No.
model.
Oh my
She's got
god.
Got a real bad receding hairline there. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, Trish, but you've been streaming this game at fucking 1440p, by the way.
Oh, in Discord?
Yeah. And at 60 FPS as well. So if you've been accidentally maybe potentially losing frames, I'm just letting you know that now.
No,
Oh my god.
I have not. I didn't even set it to that. Why is it doing that?
But I'm not microwaving. I'm making coffee.
Hold up. Voice and video. Let's fix that really quick.
I didn't use a
Just thought I'd
microwave.
let you know.
Yeah, no.
can't
Why
make-
is it?
So you
Okay,
can't make
hang
coffee and warm something in there. Okay. Not bad.
Also,
All I was
apparently-
doing was making coffee.
Also, apparently there's gonna be a complete version of The Last of Us that's gonna be available on the
Not with this,
PS5,
yeah.
and I'm like, really?
Looks like not anymore.
What happened? Before you can still make
Yeah.
coffee while that goes on.
Yeah, now we
on. There we go. That should be better.
because that thing is getting old.
Oh. Or
Anyway, we have 4 eggs here now.
Yeah. I'll make
Some
coffee
snakes fucked us
first,
up, and now they have the
I
other
guess.
3 eggs.
Sorry, Pop.
Why are we getting like a no? Why are we getting a complete
I'll make the
version
coffee first,
of?
and then I'll go finish warming up my food.
Why are we getting like a complete version of The Last of Us now? For
Before
fuck's
it was
sake.
just it would let us use the coffee maker and the air fryer. Before that's I'm like, what? Wow.
Terrorize them with
fucking, like-
bees!
And the fucking Last of Us is such a fucking joke
Broke
now.
the circuit.
What a joke of a series. It has The Last of Us has like more re-releases than it does games.
That's sad.
And the funny thing is, like, it's getting another one called The Last of Us Complete.
Oh god,
on the
Urza,
PS5.
are you okay?
What?
You okay, Urza?
Yeah.
I'm just hearing we lost power. I'm like, uh-oh.
I was wondering. I was wondering why like you were talking about the coffee, like the microwave.
Still around, just absorbed by Godzilla.
Our air fryer doesn't let us. Usually, it doesn't let it doesn't let us microwave and use the air fryer at the same time. But this time, I was just using the Keurig and the air fryer, and I
Oh.
guess you can't do that either.
No, you do not want to use any appliance with the air fryer. That is the fastest way to trip a fuse.
Nah, air fryers use a fucking fuck ton of electricity. They're really bad.
Yeah.
Well, okay, hold up. They're bad on how much electricity they use, but cooking with them is so nice.
I wasn't talking about cooking. I was just talking about I was just literally just talking about the fucking energy efficiency. They're terrible.
Oh, I was responding to like that they're bad. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, they're bad for energy efficiency, because that's what we were talking about. I wasn't talking about like, oh hey, they're very convenient for making fried food.
I actually love using my air fryer.
Because that's a different story, because then it comes down to, okay, you can either use an air fryer or you can like fry it the old-fashioned way. Although I will admit though, making your own homemade chips and the right stuff, oh,
so good. I have a potato recipe for air fryers that I love and want to use again, but it's a pain to clean up after.
Oh yeah, it's like if anything, it's like it's like whenever like you fry anything, technically, like if you're like, hey look, you've got a bunch of like frying oil, hey, you can have like, what are you gonna use that for? You can use it for a full week of recycling and keep making fried chicken and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, well, what if I don't want fried chicken then? It's like, oh, you can fry some eggs, but what if I don't want anything fried? Well,
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, you're gonna have now you've got a giant like pot of frying oil.
I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and add another fire to the.
Oh my god.
Did you just say you're gonna add another fire?
No.
No, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's thing.
Oh god.
Yeah, where it's like, uh-oh.
How
How
unfortunate. Well, and the minute you hear that song, you're just fucked. You can't do anything.
I never even liked Five Nights at Freddy's when the first game even came out. I didn't even think it was all that interesting. And when the other games came, I'm like, this is still not interesting to me.
Let me just sit on my ass and wait to be scared.
I just find that boring. It's kind of like the same problem I have with like maybe like Amnesia. And even then when I've played a game that was like, oh, hey, actual survivor horror Amnesia, I might like this one. And I play, I'm like, oh, I don't like it. This is boring.
All right, I gotta be very careful. I gotta be very fast on this.
Because when I fucking played the bunker, I was like, this is really not that scary. Or I'm just bored. Like I've had like more fun playing like I have more fun replaying fucking Silent Hill 2 over and over again, and hell, now I have more reasons to play now thanks to third person and first person.
Come on.
What are you trying to do?
So you need to get a picture of the Gerudo
Wait, why?
for a fisherman to masturbate to.
What?
No, I did not stutter.
Well, the English translation would be like, "Oh, to admire."
Uh-huh.
Again, I
get
said
like
the
a-
English translation.
You need to get a good one too.
You gotta get one where she shows off her breeks.
Yes, actually, yes. You know,
Show me them,
kids game.
Show me them breeks, god damn it.
Oh, damn it, Tattle.
Damn it, not Nappy.
Let me take a picture of the damn pirate. I don't think that's gonna count. Fuck. Damn it.
Oh.
And shit.
Damn you, video game.
Well, and when I have when I have a heart, they just knock me out like that. Ugh.
Arg.
But yeah, to get the other 3 Zora eggs, I have to shit. I have to get a picture of a Gerudo pirate for a fisherman to get a seahorse that guides me through this like really murky water to get to the sea snakes where the other eggs are. So, no, taking a picture of the Gerudo pirate is not a side quest. It is not optional. It is part of the story.
Yeah.
All right, wait a minute. Is this the right way? Blah, 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 blah.
I'm essentially keeping an eye on my DMs if that one VTuber actually responds to me.
Oh, for the interview thing?
I doubt I'm gonna get picked for it though, but like, if I do, I am 100% gonna just say like, hey, I can do that though, but however, though, holy shit! Man, you got jumped hard.
Wow! Fuck me, I guess.
What I would like to try and see if I can do is if I can get like you and Urza to be in the like get interviewed by that person to see if that's possible. If they approach me. Anyway.
If that was an offer, yes. But that'd be interesting. Wait, you did tag us in that. That was I wouldn't mind.
I haven't been interviewed in a while.
I figure it'd just be better to have the two of you get interviewed together though, since it's obviously very apparent that you're a couple and stuff like that, so you can get like different approaches and questions and stuff like that with that. So plus we'll save you both having to get like, because again, since I recommended you both, it'd be kind of like a bit silly to have you both get like interviewed at separate times if this person does more than one. So it would just obviously kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
But also, how do they get set up the VTubers to be on the same screen with them?
So
I mean, maybe for Treasure it'd be probably easy, but for me, I use EasyBase.
For you, it'd be again, it would be like doing what I do with you. It would basically you
virtual camera.
Yeah, and then you just do it like that.
Oh, okay.
Just be something along the lines of that, and then it'd just be that's it. Simple as that. Just wouldn't be that difficult. And since you wouldn't be streaming it though, you wouldn't have to worry about internet speed. So.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Again, I'll keep you posted if I hear anything, but I doubt I'm gonna be picked though, because it's obviously like.
I know, but my fries are cooking too.
There's obviously better options than me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's an unpleasant sound, and I am sorry.
What, the game?
No, me just like dealing with my nose.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like, we've all like go with stuff on stream.
As long as I'm here, I'm gonna quick do a thingy thing.
All these jackets.
Well, the video's gonna go up in another 40 minutes. Yay! I have it scheduled, and I have a scheduled tweet as well. So.
Oh.
And
wait, I think I just fucked up.
Then I can also get rid of the original VODs. That means I can actually give me some bit more space, because obviously don't want to end up having like too much space.
Yeah.
Time for me to get a mask that's useless.
Oh man.
It's very useless, actually.
I know. I know there's plenty of useless masks in that fucking game.
Well, they're all useless in this one because friggin' they're supposed to give you pieces of heart.
What's my fucking I thought someone disliked the fucking say goodnight Pippily fucking thing.
Did someone dislike it?
I know someone did, but apparently it's now been undisliked. Then again, actually, it says my view actually went. It says now I've went down to 918 instead of 924, which is weird. That's a weird thing to just spot. But yeah, like apparently it's now gone back to having no dislikes now, which is great. That means hey, I'll take that. That's a victory in itself.
Whatever. So
Because they're like, oh wait, hold on, that's Final Fantasy.
I remember someone went out of their way to like dislike all the videos on my old YouTube channel and just said that like, you do realize you're still giving me views. Like, I think my immediate response was, hooray, I'm popular enough to be disliked. Cool. Like,
It was also just funny that I got distracted by girls has now also got 784 views.
Bless you.
Bless
You're
you.
welcome. What? My mom
Bless-
sneezed.
Yeah, I know, but it was like we heard that it was loud.
Oh. Well, I mean, you know how loud I sneeze.
Now we know where you get it from.
Yeah.
Oh god, I sneeze really loud too, actually.
Where do you get your sneezes from? Is it they're so violently loud? Oh, now that makes sense.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, and then the planets aligned.
I get it from my mama.
Oh god. I like to imagine Epina watches me warp and then plays Epina's song, and then it's just like my horse is just like, I've had it up to here with your shit.
I mean, I'm sure the same thing goes for Roach and Witcher. But you just whistle for him. You don't play a song for him, you just
Which Roach?
Witcher, right? Which Roach?
Which Roach?
don't
They're all
know.
Roach.
They're all Roach. That's what, yeah, because Geralt names all his horses.
I just hear the word roach and I'm thinking, oh wait, you frozen the horse.
Oh no.
Put a sensor ball underneath your poner.
Wait, can I? Can I?
Are you gonna kill them?
Oh my god, it actually slowed him down a little. Oh shit, I need to race. Wow. I'll laugh if they say something like, can you not use this as a pin cushion? Oh fuck! I failed miserably.
Yeah, because you spend more time trying to flip and shoot them in the butt.
Yeah. All right, I'll take it seriously this time. I didn't know I could even do that. That's awesome.
I didn't know I can commit
You're
crimes.
awesome.
Well, no, like... Can't wait till I turn these two into pin cushions tonight.
What?
Yeah, so... Funny thing is, I'm not the only one doing something illegal here.
Oh.
These guys are actually, like, full-on criminals.
Oh no.
Hey-ya!
Okay. I win. And now they give me an illegal mask. I wonder if we can give him that guy. Wait, he's got a crap stain in his pants.
That's not a crap stain. That's not a crap stain. That's a piss stain. Because it's at the front.
No.
Is that up? Is that up?
He's got a crap stain in his pants.
Alright, but that's a mud stain. He's always sat down in mud.
But yeah, I actually need that mask to do what I was trying to do. I basically...
Bless you.
Jesus Christ!
I think that's
What?
louder than Urza's sneezes.
That sneeze is louder than you talking, honey. Who was that? That's Urza's mom.
Yeah, that's my mommy.
I feel so bad. Don't, like, you can say this if you want. Don't give the context why. I just feel bad enough laughing, so I'm actually sorry.
Good, Bobby.
It's just like, just minding my own business, playing a Zelda game, you know, nothing. You have to admit it is a little funny.
Mm-hmm. Because it happens out of nowhere.
Oh god. I love you. I love your mom. I love your family. I just love the existence.
I'm glad, Bobby.
God.
I feel like it'll wake you up in your place sleep and you just hear that, just a fucking night sneeze. You go,
I'm used to it by now.
well, yeah, you're used to it though, but Tracy came over. He's like sleeping. Oh, here's this.
It's funny because I'm actually a very light sleeper, but I also snore very loudly. So that was a concern I had with Urza's visiting, but it's like, you know what? Suddenly I'm not so worried.
Uh-oh. Wow. No, I'm waiting for the cries.
I hate, you know that figure toy bar treasure where like the Devil May Cry anime basically had Virgil be like the very meme boy of him being I am that storm.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone to the point now other people are memeing it now where like someone's just did a redraw of Virgil to be Sephiroth. He says I am that one winged angel. And I'm like, oh my god. That would be
Okay, I love
funny.
that though.
I don't like it though because I don't think it's funny. Because the problem is is I know that happens way too often with Sephiroth though. Because that's literally his theme song. So anytime he shows up, it is just one. That is just the joke at this point. Anytime Sephiroth shows up, oh, one wing angel.
Dun
It happened
dun 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 dun.
I mean for fuck's sake, when he appears in Advent Children, that his theme is a remix of his theme plays for the film. When you fight him in Crisis Core, his theme plays. A new version of it plays. When you fight him in Remake, his theme plays again. It's literally just that. Or when you fight him in Dissidia with Cloud, his theme plays. So like, so for me, it's more like, oh, this joke that you're making that's not really all that funny. is now less funny because Sephiroth is kind of already like that already.
I wonder if I could do this at an angle. Sorry, I'm listening, but I'm also trying to see if I can cheat this.
I just want like to see like ones that actually are funny, because I think the one that actually is funny is Soul Bad Guy called I'm That Bullshit Blaze, and it just cues in smell of the game. That one's funny because that one is just stupid. I'm that bullshit blazing.
Yes, I know I'm taking damage.
Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like how there's a fucking Bleach one of it just being Ichigo saying I am that number one. Fuck off. Leave Ichigo alone.
Oh god.
I heard it again. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's weird. Speaking of which, Crisis Core is a prequel to 7, right?
Yes.
But it's not the true prequel. The true prequel is actually before Crisis, technically. Well, kind of actually. There's probably like some other stuff as well. I'm the number one substitute Soul Reaper.
All right, fuck. I can't make progress. Damn it. I wanted to see if I could get to the owl statue right away without the ice arrow.
Look, I'm just gonna say, okay, I think like Ichigo's probably got like the fucking best theme song that most anime characters have, and that's a fucking like high bar, because most fucking pro tags don't even have their own theme songs technically.
Guts has a good theme song. I actually like Naruto's theme.
What's Naruto's theme?
The do 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 do.
That's not his theme actually.
Yeah, it's marked as Naruto's theme in the soundtrack. Theme of Naruto.
So here's the problem, okay? It plays at random fucking intervals. Unlike, what I mean by an actual theme song, I mean a theme song that actually plays when the main character does something cool. Or like it's his moment. Because number one plays right in good moments. Except for that one time where like fucking, I shit you not, fucking Aizen just stops the theme song and breaks Ichigo's spine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That bit's actually really funny. But no, that one you told me with Naruto, that one plays even when bits where it isn't Naruto.
Yeah.
I swear I remember hearing other characters have it too.
Yeah.
I can't really say anything about One Piece because obviously I haven't watched it, so I don't know if Luffy has one. Goku doesn't. I know that for a fact. Goku
Luffy does have a theme. Or it's, I think it's like the Straw Hat theme, but it's mostly when Luffy is on screen. It's just like a do 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 da dun 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 bum bum.
Oh yeah,
bum,
yeah.
ba-dum.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
I might have heard of it.
No, that is just Luffy's theme. Zoro has a theme. Robin has a theme. Or Luffy and Zoro have themes.
Unless like it also plays like when the Straw Hat crew are like doing stuff together, then they come. Then that's a bit of a then you've got a bit of a mixed one if that one counts. But since you're only in like the 300s right now.
Yeah, so that theme plays either when Luffy is on screen about to do something or when he's telling his crew to do something. So even then, I think it's still him as captain of the Straw Hats.
I can give you that one.
It's actually really good too.
You're
super
really
catchy.
Good. You're really catchy.
It's
because I caught you.
Do you know something that I love you. I was gonna say, do you know something I actually kind of like? Like something that I find some shows forget.
Feel nothing.
I'm flying all over the place. I'm
I'll
sorry.
be careful.
You're fine.
I'm steady hand, ma.
That I think like some shows forget to do.
What?
They focus so much on like what a character should sound like in a scene when they make a theme for them, that they forget the theme of the show. And I don't mean like theme just in music, but the actual like thematics of a show when they make like a soundtrack.
I think it depends like on like what the studio is and stuff like that, or like who's doing the direction for. That's kind of the problem.
Like, if a show has, like, a punk rock theme, but then they give their main character, like, an anthemic soundtrack, and it doesn't quite match, that bugs me.
Again, it really comes down to...
Damn it!
It really just comes down to, like, who they've actually getting to do the music composition and stuff like that.
Oh, that's a bad one.
And who's obviously, like, directing the show.
God, I'm getting there.
Funny enough, okay, like, fucking Renji even has a fucking theme in Bleach, funny enough.
Okay, I hope this one works.
Bet your motherfuckers didn't know that one. That fucking motherfucker Renji has one.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's called?
I'll tell you, no.
Because I'll tell you this right now, okay? You won't even expect it, though, because it's not even in the anime.
Wait, it's not?
Nope. His theme song plays in the Diamond Dust Rebellion movie, which is the second movie of Bleach. And then it got adapted into the Thousand Year Blood War with a new remix version of it.
Okay, that's actually kind of sick, though.
It's called the rest of your life.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick.
He usually, when he beats the fucking one of the Stern Ridders, basically it's literally shows up and basically says like, "Hey, I'm the villain now."
Nice.
Like literally, Renji comes back after getting like his fucking full-on training, and like now I want to listen to the Bleach soundtrack. Bleach is
a phenomenal soundtrack.
Creeping Shadows is a good one. Track BL82 is good because that's the music that plays when Hollow Ichigo appears when he's fighting against Byakuya.
What's the like the one that I usually hear is the like the
Oh, it's like the battle. It's like the pump up battle theme. Like it's.
Yeah.
If you got the one with like, if you got the one that plays with like where Ichigo's about to fight against White and he's about to go Bonkai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Like it builds up slowly. That's really cool.
So I can find it actually. I've got because I think I've got the Bleach soundtrack on my fucking hard drive.
On the Precipice of Death.
I think that's what it is called, but I'll double check that because I have got the soundtracks.
I'll look it up. I can hear it.
Oh, I also have it on my fucking thing, so I also need to just they should.
On the Precipice of Defeat.
Oh no, that's the that's not the one I'm thinking of. This is the music that plays at the fucking beginning of the show.
Yeah, this is the song I'm thinking of.
That's not the one.
You're
I
the
was
song I'm
thinking
thinking of.
Trying to find like the one I'm thinking of.
So I'm gonna do. I have 2 Zora eggs now, and I only have 3 bottles, so I'm just gonna quick do a little drop off. Great Bay Coast. And now that I have the hook shot, I can do the 2 Skulltella houses. I'll have to do those next stream, because we're already nearing the 20-minute point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Escalone's a good one from the Bleach third OST. That's a good one because it's got like a nice bit of Spanish. It's because obviously it's going to be based around the whole the Ronco arc. It's got a good beat to it.
Some animes just have an absolutely astounding soundtrack, and some really don't.
What the fuck's the song I'm thinking of? Oh, the song is the one I'm thinking of is literally called Hollowed. It's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, now I also want to listen to the Beach soundtrack?
The Bleach soundtrack.
Yeah, for some reason my mouth decided that L doesn't exist.
I think probably like one of the best songs for Bleach is Nothing Can Be Explained. where it's literally like the haunt. Like, it's just like the haunted music wherever like Ichigo is. It plays when Ichigo is like losing to Byakuya and he's being told that he's come far further than most Soul Reapers, but like he's finally on the verge of dying. That one's really good. So there's like a couple of different remixes. The one from Fade to Black is probably like my favorite version, which is the one where like Rukia is almost being possessed by two spirits, and they end up making her become Dark Rukia.
Fade to Black was the movie, right?
Yeah, it's the third movie where these two spirits are trying to take Rukia away from everything by removing her from people's memories.
Yeah, I remember them. Wait, that was the third movie.
Yeah, the fourth one is the Hell's Verse, where like a guy in hell is trying to get hell to open up and take control of the power of hell by making Ichigo go back into his Vasta Lorde form, which is what he used against Ukiura, and he succeeds because he kidnaps Yuzu, and basically Ichigo was released a Sero so powerful he breaks open the gates of hell.
Oh.
But then like the only way that they, and then afterwards Ichigo, like after he realizes what he'd done, he tries to make amends by trying to fix everything by taking down the bad guy, and he flies from like the fucking like Soul Society all the way into hell extremely quick. Like motherfucker's going fast. And then like hell is like the dimension of hell is basically like realize that he's the only one that can stop him, and he combines and they give him the power of the hell armor. Like they basically encase him like a sort of like a skull like body clad armor, and he basically just beats the fucking bad guy. It's quite a cool scene. Probably like the sadder Bleach movie is probably the Memories of Nobody, where basically it's about a Soul Reaper that's been created from all like the memories from the Valley of I think it's the Valley of Screams. And essentially, the ending of it is so sad because like Ichigo and her basically like had like a connection where Ichigo basically like sort of like makes her feel better by saying that this is her grave, and like saying that this is her actual name, this is her grave, to make sure that she was actually remembered. It's actually really fucking sad.
Aww.
And then the second movie is all about Toshiro and like about what happened on like the day like two people, him and his best friend both had the same Zanpakuto, that being Hirimaru. And obviously like the Stealth Force had to kill his friend.
What? The road? Boy, get your bow ready. Oh, I love this side quest. Sorry.
The good thing about the Bleach movies is that you technically don't even need to watch like most of Bleach to really get it, unless you have like a general gist of it. You can just watch the movies because they're not too bad actually. The Bleach movies are actually pretty good.
Well, and even then, you get the context of what you need to know in the movies.
No, you don't actually.
Sometimes. I think you did.
Not really, because the Valley of Screams, that's only really become a thing with the anime of the 1,000-Year Blood War. As for the big MacGuffin in the Diamond Dust Rebellion, the Owen has never been mentioned ever again. There hasn't been mention of another person with other Zanpakuto, with someone having the same Zanpakuto or anything like that. Fade to Black, there hasn't really been a case of spirits really taking over people's bodies and trying to make them be like this. And as for Hellverse, whoa, consider the fact being that like whenever everyone stops talking about Taite Kubo trying to do his next adaptation of the Hell arc, when everyone stops talking about it, he'll then come back to it.
Motherfucker, you do not poke my bottle.
I just thought of something that needs to be talked about. Ichigo getting trampled by Nell because of his reply to Orihime about her weight. Because Orihime asked if she was too heavy, and he literally was like, he didn't care. Yeah, because Ichigo likes Orihime.
Oh, what the hell?
Different. That was different though, because like obviously Ichigo knew Nell as a child first.
What just happened?
What do you mean?
They broke one of the bottles. I've never had that happen before.
Is that bad?
Okay, no, they still got the delivery. Good. I've just never seen the bottles break before. Oh, this poor girl.
Well, I mean, at least it didn't like make you have to start it all over again.
No, you would have just instantly failed.
Oh, thank God it didn't do that then.
By the way, there's a randomizer in that quest that's kind of funny. If you do that quest again, your reward becomes a hug.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do it enough times, there's a random chance that she gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, cute girl.
Fair. Also, Squad Zero, the people that are meant to protect the Soul King in the world of Bleach, the anime basically established a bit more of a reason why during I'm not going to spoil it too much, but essentially the thing is, okay, if any of the Squad Zero members use their Bankai, it shakes the fucking fabric of everything. So if one of them does that, imagine what happens if all of them do it.
Oh.
Also, there's also a bit more of a fucked up twist with Ichigo that one of the Squad Zero members was gonna do to him. I'm not gonna mention what it is though, but if you know, you know. It's real fucked up. So in that regard, I definitely recommend people to watch the 1,000-Year Blood War. It's available. I'd also, if you want to watch it on very specific websites and not have to pay Disney, I can link you to that. And the good thing is that website also has a watch together feature, so you can watch it with your friends.
Oh,
Or partners.
I have read that dialogue 538 times. I am not reading. Huh?
I'm sorry. Was that? I'm sorry. Is that an exaggeration? One of you actually read it that many times?
I've actually read it that many times.
So that implies you've played this game that many times, then?
No, you have to go through that dialogue every single time you have to talk to Cafe.
Oh, fun.
And you have to do the side quest at least 3 to 5 times.
I need to make fresh coffee because this one.
Okie dokie, Scarlet.
Tastes like soap. Fair enough.
Yeah, do what you need to. Make better coffee. If it tastes like crap,
I need to convince Andrew to stay. What the hell?
Also, what are you going to stream today, Urza?
I don't know.
Maybe after I leave?
What? No, I didn't ask. Oh, when's you going to stream? No, I asked what you going to stream.
Oh, what are you going to stream? I'm wondering why I'm hearing a siren right now.
That's not good.
No,
Definitely
like...
not me.
No, like... So... We have a once-a-month thing where they test the sirens at noon on Wednesday. Once a month. But, like...
It's Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday, and it's well past noon, which that's not good.
I'm gonna do it while listening to the Bleach soundtrack, because god damn it, guys. Also, I discovered something just because I was curious about one thing. Okay, the fucking like Ichigo versus White Ichigo fight, I realized that is kind of bullshit because they added like weird context to that fight, which is weird. Like, for example, in the manga, Ichigo doesn't see visions of Byakuya and random filler character. The only person he sees in his visions is Kenpachi for like the obvious reason, because the idea is like what White Ichigo is trying to flip and say to him is that what Ichigo lacks is a killer's instinct.
And Kenpachi Zaraki definitely has it.
Yes. Wait, but then you got fucking Byakuya and fucking random non-filler character called, I think, Karya, who's leader of the Bounds, which we don't talk about that.
I was gonna say, I think the bounce is why I stopped watching the anime.
Yeah, Bleach's biggest problem is that, like, 45% of it is filler.
That's only 45%?
Bleach has 365 episodes. That's 160 episodes. 160 episodes of filler.
Just the Bount arc?
No, that's just how much filler is in Bleach.
Oh. Oh wait, Bleach is only
Bleach?
365 episodes?
366. If you count the new stuff, it's currently up to 406.
Wow, I actually thought it was a lot longer.
No, a lot shorter. Especially if you cut out like the filler arcs. However, I think the one filler arc that people will agree on is good is the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc, where like a Zanpakuto manages to get like everyone's fucking Zanpakuto spirits to fucking go rogue and start attacking their actual masters.
That actually sounds cool.
They actually have like unique designs and everything like that. You see Renji's, Byakuya's, Shuhei, Rukia's, Rangiku's, Toshiro's. Although Rangiku's is really hot. I will say that.
Well, yeah, it's Rangiku.
Yo, but like the spirits are not always meant to be like based on they're not meant to be based on the person. It just because Renji's fucking like spirit is literally a fucking is basically a woman with big boobs and covered in like monkey hair, and then a little snake boy.
What?
Yeah, that's so. Because like Renji's original like Zanpakuto spirit apparently in the manga is meant to be it's monkey with a snake tail, but then the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc basically made them become humanoid. Like, I'll tell you what episode it is so you can give it a watch, because like you don't need to know too much. I'll find it. So
I might just rewatch Bleach if it's that short.
Yeah, if you go on to high anime, it actually tells you which ones are filler because the episode blocks are a different color, so you can just skip past that one and just go straight to like the actual
So sick.
the anime.
What I wanted to ask was
Sorry, I just want to say this right now. You're not watching Bleach on Crunchyroll. It's actually on Disney Plus.
Oh damn it! Then
That's why I say watch on a high anime. If you're gonna watch it with Urza, you can, because high anime has a walks together feature. So I'd say you can use that. Anyway, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna ask, was the turn back the pendulum arc considered filler or no?
Turn back the pendulum?
In Bleach, the backstory of Kisuke Urahara.
Oh yeah, that's canon.
No,
Well,
yeah,
that's
I was
canon,
wondering if it was like a filler.
Let me double check that real quick. Actually, I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be, because that doesn't make sense, because it's meant to explain everything that leads up to what happens in current day, with like why the Vizards have their how they became like that, about Kisuke's past, about fucking Aizen.
So
you'll kind of weird.
You'll never guess who got me to watch the Turn Back the Pendulum arc.
Who?
My mother.
Interesting.
So, when my mom's introduction to anime as a whole was Naruto, and I was starting to get into Bleach, and she was like, "Oh, well, I'll just watch Bleach with you." Oh, she got hooked into that one so fast. And then we both, we were actually like watching the live episodes on TV as they were airing on Adult Swim. And we both fell out around the Bount arc.
Yeah,
because we were just like, we need this to stop.
That's the problem with Bleach. Bleach has this massive issue of like when the anime was going on, it had the same issue as Dragon Ball did, but way worse. Which is why I think probably like a lot of people like the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc, which happens from episode 230 to I think 266.
Is it a filler that makes sense?
No, it's a filler that's actually kind of interesting. Whatever it makes sense with all those, entirely up to you though. But the Kisuke story takes place in episode 206 and ends at 212.
Yeah, because I remember my mom read about that and was like, "We are watching this now," and like, it's not dubbed yet. I don't care. We're watching this now. Because Kisuke Urahara was her favorite character.
I think the one thing that's disappointing though is that Yoruichi doesn't have like a proper outfit where like she's wearing like a bit more of a revealing outfit. Same thing with Soifon actually. Soifon's actual outfit is actually a bit more censored in the anime. Where like she actually has like she has like this like sort of like undershirt or like some bandages wrapped around herself to like hide like under boob. No, side boob, that's what it is.
So everyone was the one that has a crush on Yoruichi, right?
Yes.
Yay, lesbians.
Even though I'm pretty sure like Yoruichi's got a thing for Kisuke.
Yeah, well, it would not surprise me if Yoruichi was bi. I'll be honest, it would not surprise me.
It doesn't really show any really interesting girls. If you really wanted to watch a very specific episode, you and Ursa can watch episode 228 because that's literally just the beach episode. You will get like an appreciation for Isane, the lieutenant for Captain Unohana, because their fucking swimsuit's fucking hot as fuck.
Anyway.
Plus, also, it's really just funny though, just like, cause like when they're being told to like do like a sandcastle building competition, you get like Rukia and Byakuya working together as a team to make fucking like sandcastle sculptures. That actually probably is like one of the best reasons to actually watch that episode, just to see like Byakuya and flipping and Rukia
get along.
Yeah, it's really funny. And then like Orihime and like Rongi like Orihime's like, how are we gonna bring the water to like to the back over here? And Rongi like, don't worry, we can use our breasts as buckets.
Oh my god. She would too.
Yeah, so like look up episode 228. It's really funny. And then if you really want to watch the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc, it's literally on episode 230. Which I will say, okay, I think that arc accidentally spoils one of the reveals with Ichigo's powers by accident.
Oh?
I can't say what it is because obviously it gets revealed in the Thousand Year Blood War. But what if you see the reveal in that first, then watch that, you'll be like, oh, I see what he means.
Okay. Sadly, it is getting to be about the time where I have to end stream, so I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. And save in the middle of the day. In the middle of the 3-day rotation.
Oh.
Turn back the clock.
Well, no, I can't, because I'm in the middle of a quest right now, and if I go back in time, I have to redo it. And I don't want to.
I don't want to do all that. That's bullshit.
I overestimated how much time I had.
That happens.
But also, that should say how much I love this game, and how good I am at it.
How much I love you.
God. If I keep up this pace, I might be finishing this in 2 more streams.
Oh my.
Potentially.
What's next, Twilight Princess?
No, I only had the 2 3-heart challenges.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So it would be a different retro game. And Lens Island.
Alright, I keep forgetting about like fucking Taikubo's other like manga, Burn the Witch is also connected to the Bleach world.
Burn the Witch?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
It's recent, but like if I remember correctly, from what I remember hearing, it's basically, I think it's like the West version of the Soul Society, sort of. I forget the actual thing. I remember people telling me it was that. I'm thinking, And I'm like, okay, it's kind of funny just seeing the West like have a better handle over this than then the East flipping Soul Society. I'm thinking something about that doesn't seem right to me, considering how like the West is not doing very well with a lot of things right now.
Let's see if it qualifies. Yeah, there it is. Do you have a picture of those female pirates? Oh! He even goes, oh!
Well, aren't you crafty, you little son of a bitch?
Aren't you a crafty one? Well, and I mean, look, like, enjoy your fat material, sir.
What if you just come back and just see him just eating the picture? What if he just has piker?
I have a million questions. Okay, so things I need to do starting the next stream. Milk bar, make the circus guy cry so I can get his mask. And then I'll be spending day 3 getting the eggs from the serpent. God, I hate doing this because this was like... This came with a risk of crashing the game.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so we'll find out if that does or doesn't next stream. And I'm saying this in the recording so I don't forget it. To the sea serpents, get the last 3 eggs. Finish up the cafe quest by getting the Keaton mask, and then delivering the letter to his mother for the 4th bottle. Then restart the cafe mission while I go to the water dungeon and get the postman's hat.
Yeah.
And then that'll give me a big boost on those. Okay. Alright, now that I've said that out loud, I'll see you guys not tomorrow, but Saturday for Dungeons and Dragons.